No, it's not even that. It's just it's been very relationship heavy, innit? Obviously, we'll delve into that stuff as well, innit? But
Okay.
there's a few other topics I want to touch on as well, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. All right, we're back, guys. Welcome back to the Man Cave. This is Man Cave episode 4.
4.
4, man. We're in
Is there a word for that, bruv? Trilogy with it, but what's the
4.
Quattro.
What was that? Quattro.
Yeah, let's go with that, bruv.
This
The
is
Quattro thing.
The Quattro episode. Syd said that he's all prayed out.
Yeah, fam. I ain't been to church this week.
So unfortunately,
no prayer this week.
No prayer, unless we can insert the first prayer. Actually, no. What's better, the first or second prayer? I think the second prayer was
second
epic.
prayer. Yeah, second prayer was epic.
I think the first prayer was your warm-up. The second prayer was when you were in your bag.
Yeah.
Oh, so I forgot what I said.
I think the second prayer was the
run it
best.
back.
The second prayer was, I don't know, for me it was the best
So it probably was.
out of the 3. The third one, I could tell you were getting a bit tired of it. Obviously, you came back to life for the live show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? But I think, the second prayer for me was the epics. The epics.
I need to recalibrate, bruv.
All right, but before we get into this episode, I want to quickly give out some gifts, you know what I mean, from our sponsor, Manscaped. All right, so I've got one of each, so you guys have got to choose what you want in it. So we got the Manscaped Refined Cologne. Where's the camera? You know what I'm trying to say?
The toilet thing.
Huh?
What is
It says cologne.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cologne, you know what I mean?
What's the ML?
What's the what?
What's the ML?
50.
Okay.
50. So this is like the perfect stocking filler for Christmas. You get me, people?
I hear that.
And then we got the Manscaped. It's called the Shears 2.0. So you got your scissors, your nail file, your nail clippers, and you got your tweezers in there. Another perfect stocking filler for Christmas. You know what I'm trying to say? So you guys.
I thought that was going to be. I thought it was going to be the electronic.
Oh no! That's the weed whacker.
The weed whacker.
That's the weed whacker. Another perfect stocking filler, guys. You know what I'm trying to say? All right. So which one do you guys want? Cologne,
rock, paper, scissors, bruv.
I don't. All right, go on. Do a quick rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. Come on. I'm gonna take the you can have that ood, bruv. Give me the trimmer things.
All right. So Syd's taking the Shears 2.0.
Come on,
guys. You can grab yours right now from manscaped.com using our code MUA7. Yeah, 20% off and free shipping. And Jason get. You know what? It smells good. You know.
You know what? To be honest,
it smells good.
I'll just try it out and see. Look, if
it smells nice, bro.
Yeah, man, you can buck a thing with that. It's perfect, man.
Nah, you know what?
It's nice.
It's nice.
Trust me, it's nice. It smells buff. I've been using it for the last 2 days still.
Nice little fragrance there.
You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, this episode is brought to you by Manscaped, the best in men's below the waist grooming. You know what I'm trying to say? It's Christmas is right around the corner, guys. So you better grab your pops.
That's the thing. The funny thing is that I've actually retired my old methods. Like, I
swear.
actually use my thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, yeah, I use it too. I use it all the time.
But now, like, it's a proper, like, a staple in my
it's
my
there.
routine.
It's there. It's on my stand in the charging port.
I haven't even charged it.
You
That's
charged
just
it?
long life.
I don't know,
I haven't
battery
even needed to charge it.
Haven't you?
Nah, neither.
Look at that. Long life battery.
Long life
Didn't
battery.
Even know.
I'm not gonna lie, the trimming is smooth.
No, it's smooth.
Bruv, I'm impressed by the little flashlight, bruv. I've been trimming myself in the dark, bruv. I can't even lie to you. I've been everywhere now. Chest hairs.
Yeah.
No, literally, man. It's a good trimmer.
No, it's a sick trimmer. So, man, them ladies, you want to get a gift for your pops, your uncle, your brother, your cousin, your boyfriend, your side piece, your Insta crush, whatever. I mean, jump on manscaped.com, use our code MUA7 and get 20% off and free shipping. You know what I'm trying to say? You grab the Lawnmower 4.0, grab the Weed Whacker, the cologne. When you get the 4.0, you also get you get the boxes, you get the travel bag, and you get your liquid formulations as well, like the ball toner, the deodorant. Like, it's lit. It's lit. All right. So the first topic I wanted to get into, these Grammys. There's the Grammys, not all the categories, but just one in particular in it. So the best rap album. Yeah. Let's just break it down. What I want from you guys is predictions. Who do you think is going to win it? Like, what do you think of the category as a whole?
I think Tyler the Creator is going to win it.
Hold on. Let me mention who it is first. So you got Kanye West for Donda. You got Drake, Certified Lover Boy. J. Cole. What's J. Cole's album called?
Bad of me, you know.
No, that's bad because that's actually my favourite album of the year.
I don't know.
What's J. Cole's album called?
Comeback Season. No?
Yes, yeah, it's
comeback season. Sorry.
Hold on, let me just read it out.
Off season, no?
Off season, sorry.
That's the one. Off
I
season.
don't know what comeback season.
Yeah, so yeah, J. Cole, the off season, Nas, King's Disease 2, and Tyler the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost. We'll start with Syd. What's your thoughts on the nominees
I'm
and
gonna
who
be.
do you think is gonna win?
You see what I expected?
Yeah,
Definitely coming at Kanye is gonna be a staple.
yeah,
Drake was gonna be a staple. J. Cole. I mean, for them heavyweights to all drop at the same year, they're all gonna get chucked in there.
yeah.
I'm gonna be a hater. They better not let Nas win back to back.
No, the thing
I
is-
don't want to hear Nas there 2 Grammys back
The
to
thing
back.
is, yeah, I
After
don't
20 years, no Grammy.
think they're gonna give Nas 2 Grammys back to back.
Yeah.
That's why I think Nas ain't gonna win. Nas ain't getting back to back after not winning for
So long.
25 years.
Madness.
He ain't getting back to back for sure.
But to be fair, this is actually a very good album.
No, it isn't. Obviously, I'm a bit biased, but I think. But okay, let me just rewind. Remember when Tyler's album first dropped?
Yeah.
I said to both of you, this is the best rap album of the year.
No, you did.
I did, didn't
Yeah,
it?
I remember.
But that was before all these other albums dropped. That was early on. His album dropped early on in the year, innit? But I knew this was going to be either the or one of the best albums of the year. Because obviously at that time, I never knew Nas would drop, Cole would drop, whoever. But Tyler's album is cold.
Do you like him as a rapper? Is the production cold? Like, what's really? Because I'm not really a Tyler fan. I don't really listen to him.
I think he's a dope rapper, but I love his beats. I just love the sound of his music.
Yeah, he makes music.
Like his music is ill to me, bruv. Like it's proper sick.
And he's a very, very good rapper.
Very good rapper.
It's very understated how good of a rapper he is.
Yeah.
Even just, he knows the right times to use his voice and like, he's just a very good rapper. Like when even like if you've, have you seen the Jay-Z freestyle he does?
The Jay-Z freestyle?
Jay-Z beat. Can't remember what beat it is.
Yeah.
But he's in the studio. I think I've saved it on my phone. I have to send it to the
Okay.
group. Literally, it's a flawless. The rap is flawless. He's walking, he's rapping, he's got the swagger. It's just you're like,
Okay,
right,
okay.
like this guy is
Yeah.
underrated.
Yeah. All right, so I don't think Nas will win.
Yeah.
I don't think Drake deserves to win, so he better not win.
Nah, Drake-
CLB is not the best album out of the 5. I think it's probably
The fourth
the
best.
thing is, it's bad to say it's the worst album because it's not a bad album,
No.
but it's not the best album of the 5. So if Drake wins, that's just a political thing, isn't it? That's just like
I'm not gonna lie to you.
it's Drake.
Kanye's is the worst.
Personally.
I think Tyler's could win. Cole's never won a Grammy before. So I think they might give it to Cole because he's never won before. And to be fair, he's been nominated in quite a few categories this year. He's in a lot of categories. So I think he'll walk away with at least one Grammy.
I know it's definitely
This category,
that
I'm not
song
sure.
is probably be one of the best rap songs. The one with Moray and My Life, that one.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Kanye, I'm mixed with Kanye because the album's good, but because of his status right now, like Kanye pissed in the Grammy on camera last year, so I didn't think he was in good favor with the committee. But obviously not. He's even nominated for Album of the Year as well for Donda. Musically, Donda is a sick album. No, it is a sick album.
I wouldn't
Thing is,
know.
I think you have a bad Kanye taste in your mouth. That's what I think it is.
No, I just don't think musically. I think there are parts in the album I'm like, yeah, this is sick. But there's other parts I'm like, this is.
That thing is, the album's so long, so that when you've got an album which is like 23 songs, there's a lot of scope for bad songs to happen. I mean, because it's very long. If it was more short and cohesive, there'll be less room for error. Because it's so long, bruv, he has like 5 part 2s of songs.
Yeah, I know, but
You know what I'm trying to say?
I know, but we didn't even need part 1 of some of them songs. Like, I'm listening to that album.
Yeah.
There isn't more than 5 good songs on there.
Nah, there is one of 5. And the thing is, I'm not even like, since I'll say Yeezus, I haven't really even been on Kanye, so I'm not even like trying to defend Kanye yet, but the album isn't that bad.
The Pablo album was probably
The
the
best.
best.
His mistake was, if he would have put Life of the Party on the original, we'd have a different conversation. And if the album was molded more around Life of the Party, that type of sound.
That vibe? Yeah.
Because Life of the Party is one of the best songs of the year.
Easily.
Easily.
I didn't even listened to it in full, you know.
What?
Haven't you?
You see that rapping?
I've heard the snips of
Yeah.
Andre 3000 going in. I'm like, this is cold. In fact, I played it once in the garden, but I didn't really
that
bass on his
that
speaker.
verse
That verse is cold.
is cold.
And even the song on the album that samples Lauryn Hill,
Yes.
that song is dope.
I'm with you on that.
The song with Young Thug, what's it called, man? I think it's called Remote Control.
Yeah, because I'm a Young Thug fan, so
That's dope as well. I don't think J.O. ain't that bad with Jay-Z, and there's a version with the baby as well.
It's okay.
There's a few songs on
Jay-Z
there.
and the
innit?
Baby on the same track together.
You know how he's got so many different versions, isn't it? There's
Yeah.
one version which is just Jay-Z, then there's one version with the Baby. But Kanye could win. And the thing is, Kanye is a Grammy darling. Like, he's won so many Grammys throughout his career, so it wouldn't be far-fetched for him to win. I think the two front runners for me is J. Cole or Kanye.
Kanye over Tyler.
Not based on my personal preference, what I think the committee are going to do. I personally would pick Tyler's album over Kanye, but I think the committee
Might pick
are going to go with Kanye or Drake.
You
But-
really think they will go with Kanye and Drake?
Sorry, not Kanye, Drake. Kanye or J. Cole, sorry.
No, but even Kanye, I just don't see it, you know.
You don't see it?
I don't think that album got that like critically acclaimed like that. I don't hear about it the Tyler conversation. I hear it. The J. Cole's like people that professionally take in music and all
Yeah.
the bloggers, they speak highly of these albums. But
Yeah,
I don't
but when has that... Yeah, but this is the Grammys we're talking about. Like, when has... Like, sometimes the best album, in terms of the most critically acclaimed album, hasn't won.
yeah,
Like,
but
I remember there was a year when
Macklemore.
Macklemore won.
Macklemore won. There was a year when
That was a
Drake-
Travis
what
60
album
release.
did Drake beat Nas for? It was in 2012. I can't remember what it was. Fam, the Grammys are not the most like credible. You know what I mean? Like award show.
But
Like,
for some
like the
reason-
Grammys don't always get it right.
I don't think they always. I think they do get it right, but it's because you might not specifically rate it or understand it. So that, for example, that Macklemore song album,
Yeah.
he came out with the song "Thrift Store."
But that means that you agree with every Grammy winner then.
No. If it's not somebody that I can resonate with,
Yeah.
somebody that I feel, I will look at it and then say, why did they win it? Like, so that guy, the Macklemore,
Yeah.
he beat Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City, and everybody was in uproar. Like, how?
Yeah.
I can understand that definitely. But in terms of charting, in terms of music, he had This Is the Moment.
Yeah, but Grammys to me is not about charting though.
No, but it's about everything. So
It's about everything, but
you can rap.
Kendrick's album sold a lot as well. Like,
He didn't have a better year than Macklemore. It was just a black.
I think that's debatable. Okay, cool. That means with your argument being said, that means if anyone who'd win, you could back. So if Drake won, you could tell me reasons why Drake won.
I don't believe Drake will ever win this. This is what I'm saying.
No, but what I mean is,
Yeah.
based on your argument, like you're saying, if someone wins that I don't agree with, it's because
They had a better year.
I'm not really taking in the reasons why that they've been picked.
There'll be a story. It's kind of like MVPs, bro.
Yeah,
So like you might not have had the best year,
yeah.
but if your story is compelling enough and you're above water, you might pick it. Like the person who got, like, say LeBron goes back to such and
But
such.
don't forget though, this is
Yeah.
it's very political, though, isn't it? Like I was listening to Joe Budden's podcast earlier, and they were saying sometimes they pick the winner on who's going to come and perform. Like who's going to come and do us a favor by coming and performing. If you perform, you're going to win, and that's Joe.
unbelievable.
That's Joe who's got inside intel telling us that that's kind of what happens sometimes. Like for
That's
example,
a consideration.
like sometimes Jay-Z and Beyonce show up to award shows, and because they've shown up, we're just giving them everything. Because you've blessed us with your presence, we're gonna just give you all the awards. And even in the UK as well, that happens with the mobile awards.
Mm.
I remember when I was working for Dizzy's label back in the day, they asked him to perform at the Mobos. They told him, if you come and perform at the Mobos, we'll give you all the awards you're nominated for.
Wow.
Or I think it was one or two particular awards that he wanted. Like they told him this verbatim, like, if you come and perform, we will give you X, Y, Z.
Why
So-
did they got to do that with like man are not on performing for their shows and that?
You know, sometimes for the award shows, you have to pay.
Oh yeah, for tables. I thought but to
No, as in sometimes you got to pay to perform. Like you got to pay for your set design.
Yeah.
You pay for that.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's across all award shows.
Mm.
I'm not sure if it still happens in 2021, but I know it has been in practice where the artist has to pay for their set design. If they want fire, they want explosions, they want people jumping from the sky, they got to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so award shows can be very political. Sometimes, yeah, it's about the art, but sometimes it's business. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
Drake's album to me is very,
Drake.
it's safe.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
This is what Drake is known for. Like, for example, the Thames track sounds like a One Dance remake. Like,
Yeah.
what is this, bruv?
You know what? I think it was. Yeah, you're right. It was safe, and I think he didn't concentrate on the sound. He gave us every version of Drake that we all like.
That's what I'm saying. He
And-
gave us every
yeah.
version of Drake we like. Even the track with Wayne and Ross, That was like the Lord knows
Yeah, kind of
type of
yeah,
Drake.
yeah, yeah.
Like, with the soulful sample, Just Blaze type
I
of beat,
think
like,
he missed the trick. You see the song where Nicki's speaking over it.
yeah.
He should have rapped with that. He should have
Rapped on
got
that
Nicki to rap with that. Because I think Nicki could have, if they went back to back or something,
Yeah.
or that track had potential to be better than it was. Because it sounded good, but I was like, when Nicki gonna, and it didn't really.
Yeah. But with that said, I'm hoping Nas wins though, but I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I'm seeing Cole getting his first Grammy, or I'm seeing Kanye, or I'm seeing Tyler. I'm not seeing Drake or Nas. Those are the two that I'm going to write off.
Do you know what? I think it's a given. Like it's going to Tyler.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
Why?
Yeah,
A
man.
given.
Yeah.
Tyler's was
No, it was good, but I don't see it as a given. Like it's 100% going to happen.
I just don't feel. The only thing I think, like kind of what Brent's alluding to, the whole Kanye package could give him a higher consideration than it might actually deserve.
Yeah.
But I think Tyler's ahead of the pack.
In regards to
in terms of that 5.
Okay.
I think in terms of how everybody's gonna review it and how it's revered, he's the front runner, and then Kanye might take it. Drake shouldn't get it.
Cole's the best rapper.
Nas, no.
I'm surprised you think
Cole.
Tyler is like the clear front runner, because I don't think there's any clear favorite. I think this is a very hard category. I think the only album to me shouldn't be in the running is Drake.
Shouldn't be in the running to win it, or shouldn't be one of the candidates?
No, it definitely should be in one of the candidates, because
Okay,
it is definitely one of the best albums of the year, rap albums. But I think Drake is, for me, at the bottom of the pile. Like, out of those 5, he's number 5 for me, based on the album. But yeah. All right, cool. All right, we saw this. Well, I saw this online. Let's get into this. Will Smith says he used to have so much sex, he would actually throw up. The 53-year-old explained that because he was having so much rampant sex, he developed a psychosomatic reaction to orgasms and sometimes vomited during sex. Why is Sir... What's his real name again?
William?
No, it's not William. It's, what's his real name again, man? I'm going to Google it. Oh, you thought that was William? Nah, it's not William, bro.
Bill?
No, man, it's some next type of...
It's like Theodore or something.
No, it starts with Will, bruv.
Wilbert.
Willard.
Leonard.
His name is Willard Carroll Smith Jr.
Carroll?
He was born to be a girl.
Willard Carroll Smith Jr.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm sick of hearing about
Hold on. This is from... He released a book recently, isn't it?
Yes.
And because in the last couple of weeks, there's been like a... Last week it was... he was saying how he's jealous, or he's been jealous of Jada and Pac's relationship.
Yeah.
Like every week it's a new story about
Yeah,
women.
yeah.
I'm sure these are all like
Snippets
leaks from the book to create buzz, innit? But...
before we discuss that particular subject, Jada hates him.
You think so?
Jada posted, congratulations Will Smith in her, like, as for his just to promote his book.
Okay.
Why is she calling him Will Smith? That's your partner. Why is she calling you your full name? Not my husband, my partner, my confidant.
Yeah, that's a reach.
Nah.
That's a reach.
It's not a reach.
No, I get it.
I get it.
Let me explain.
Because you're saying, where's the term of endearment?
Yeah, women
baby
don't.
or whatever.
Women don't speak to you. Like, don't.
No, but she's addressing him in the public setting.
Yeah, no, and even in a public setting, women will give you some sort of an endearment.
If he was, he had a, what do you call it? Fancy names. If he was Doctor.
Yeah.
MBE.
Yeah.
Then you can do the full name thing. Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
That's your husband, but you don't say Will Smith though.
That's not okay.
But you were just saying he was reaching.
No, I deeped it 4 seconds ago. No, you don't do that, bro. You don't
do that.
I hear you, but
women don't call you by your full name
but
unless they don't rate you anymore.
Nah. No, the thing is,
You know you're in trouble.
Unfamiliar.
the thing is, I see it from both sides, but I don't think we can say just because she called him Will Smith on this particular occasion,
I'm not
which
gonna lie
means
to you.
she ain't feeling Willard Carroll Smith Jr., JR. J.R. Smith.
You're an idiot.
He's the real J.R. Smith.
The thing is, if she did that whole full name,
Yeah.
then she speaks to him like she's HR.
No. If she done, congratulations, Willard Carroll Smith Jr.
Yeah.
Obviously, she ain't feeling the kid, innit? But to call him Will Smith, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, congrats, baby, or congrats, whatever her pet name is for him.
No, this my husband. Like, just something.
Congrats, my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously,
It's not. It might not be.
I think
It could actually just determine or like
yeah.
depict where they at right now.
Yes.
The love is not strong here.
Or maybe
at
just
home.
the type of post it was. Maybe she just felt like being official on this post, but behind closed doors, she's calling him baby.
I'm not gonna.
I don't know. But obviously, if you look at Will Smith and Jada in the past couple months, you can tell everything at home is not all rosy because all these stories are coming out left, right, and center. Like, I don't think their life is super copacetic right now. From August up until now, it's been kind of turbulent, no?
No, I hear you. I'm just spitting on that post. And I don't want to hear, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to hear nothing about Will Smith and Jada.
Again. Yeah, no, it is. It's getting very redundant.
Again.
Did you see that picture online when Will must have had a buzz cut, and then they put Willow with a buzz.
Yeah.
Maybe that, and Jaden, and her obviously she got a buzz.
Yeah.
And the person put in the caption, "She been trying to get the family look like Tupac for years now." I said, I hear you on that one.
Wow.
Can you imagine in the house here and she just starts playing Tupac?
It's impossible.
Or you can hear it from the other side of the house.
I wonder if heaven's got to get her. Oh.
Did you hear?
I wonder if heaven's got to get her. Oh, get her.
I thought you died in
What
95.
I do for love. Try everything. You don't need love. Yo, turn up fucking
What's the other
see
song?
no changes. I want to see his face. To live and die in LA.
Actually,
It's
there's
the
crip
place
walking in
to
the
be.
house.
Walking in the crib.
Oh, man.
Nah,
That is I don't. How as a man though? How can
Ain't
you
nothing but a gangster party. Jada, don't stop banging on the damn fathers.
It's always the furthest city.
You know what? It probably gets that deep. You say, look, Jada, I need to have a word with you.
Yeah,
You can only play these songs
yeah.
with your AirPods.
Literally.
And
Fuck.
that goes for the kids too.
It's mad. But okay, cool. But what's our thoughts on this particular,
TMI.
I'll call it revelation. Like, man said he had so much sex that he was vomiting.
What kind of sex was he having?
Like, man was saying he was so
What, so he wasn't...
consumed and overwhelmed by the constant orgasms that it's just over. Man just... bleh.
So he's
Is
not...
this the bachelor life though? Is he talking about?
I'm sure he's talking about when he was single.
So he's not... What's the word?
What's that?
I can't think of the word.
In control of your loins.
No, not even that. He's not replenishing his electrolytes.
But how much sex do you have to start vomiting because of orgasm?
You might...
I can't tell.
That's a next
level of
level of like just, and obviously he's more Smith, so I can imagine the amount of sex he could have
be
had in
having.
his lifetime. Like,
So not going to have no food in between, no breaks.
like Fresh Prince days, just knocking them down, knocking them down, knocking them down, knocking them down
Mm.
after filming, knocking them down, knocking them. You know what I mean, like bowling pins,
That's a heavy diet still.
bowling
Yeah.
pins.
But yeah, even though I feel like even if you're Will Smith, you still have time to eat, time to, you know.
He must have been doing back to backs, bro.
Yeah.
No Meek Mill, you know what I mean?
You're fucked. But he's got to be on pills. You got to be on stuff.
Yeah.
Because like vomit. I'm tired. That fatigue.
Yeah.
But vomiting because you're chopping.
Yeah, that means your body is not reacting the way it's used to, like, the way it should be to orgasm. Like, your body is now reacting differently to this feeling because you're just doing too much of it, or what? I don't know.
Your body needs to be replenished.
It's weird.
That sounds odd.
So having said that, is there a thing as too much?
Are you okay there?
I'm trying to vomit.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Like, he looked like he was having.
You need to do something
Will
first,
Smith
bro.
reaction. Like,
What do you say? Is there?
There's a thing as doing too much or having too much, should I say?
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Even your loins must be hurting. Like,
But okay, cool. Define too much in a day, too much in a week. Like, how much is too much in a certain amount of time? So let's just say in a day. How much sex is too much in a day? Or how many nuts is too much? How many nuts until
because
how many nuts
after
do you bust until you're in pain?
I'm about to barf.
Like,
How many does yo? So I'm in pain. I know that feeling.
pause.
no,
not a
no,
good
that's the
feeling.
question.
Oh,
Like, what round do you get? What round is that? You know what? I'm starting to hurt now, innit?
It depends what you're doing and what movements maybe. No.
No, I mean, what I'm trying to say is you've bust a certain amount of times. At one point, does it start to hurt? Like, I'm asking for the actual number.
I'm thinking when it gets to the 4th round,
Yeah, 4th or 5th round is when you start to actually full pain.
4th or 5th? Show niggas eat.
First for me. No, I'm just saying.
Or you start to full pain.
Brent, give me one of them high fives, bro. Yes.
You start to full pain after the first nut. Go and see a doctor.
1.5.
Yeah, you see somebody.
Pain?
Yeah.
What pain are you feeling after one round?
It be hurting me. No, I'm joking.
No, but by the 4th or 5th round, I'm not saying this happens.
But, you know,
doesn't it depend on the position that you guys are?
No, but after the 3rd round,
hold on, are we having the same conversation here?
If riding.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
He said after you've nut.
After you've nut is what I'm not saying like, the friction or the. I'm saying basically
when you say hurting, right? When you say pain,
I'll explain. Let me explain.
I know exactly.
Is it in the scrotum? Is it the
no, not even that. Even
when you keep ejaculating, eventually, like the ejaculation is going to get less and less
as the rounds go on.
Yeah.
By the 4th or 5th round, you're not the amount of semen coming out. The volume, it's not the same volume.
How long is it in between each?
It starts to hurt.
How long is it?
It doesn't. It
depends on how much your kickback is.
For you, how long are you going?
When I'm saying when you bust, let's say you bust in the 5th round. I'm not saying when I bust it hurts. I'm saying the aftermath.
I'm asking a different question.
Okay, cool.
How long between each nut?
What's the reload time?
How much in between each set? It depends on what time we start having
You
sex.
saying 4 as a standard for you, right?
No, 4 is not a standard. No.
4 is not.
That's a lot.
4 and 5 is not a standard.
It's
That's
never a
occasional.
standard. Any lady listening, that's never a standard.
I ain't gonna. No, 4 is not a standard.
4?
3 is not a standard.
You must have come over at 4 p.m. You getting 4 at me? This shit, where my juice, man?
I'll say 2 to 3 is standard.
Yeah,
2 is obviously baseline standards. 1 depends on the time of night and how good the first round was. If it's like 2 in the morning and we have a great first round, I'm getting bed. Sometimes I might give you a round 2. But if it's 3 in the morning and we had a solid round 1, I'm going to bed.
Fuck else you need? No, that's true though.
A solid sick round 1 at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, to be
What
fair.
do I need to prove? I'm going to bed. But if let's just say it's a Saturday night, Sunday, I got shit to do. Yeah, we can stay up until 6. Couple more rounds. But Sunday, I got work in the morning. At 3 a.m. we got 1.
All right, so educate me, lads.
One of them.
You guys are absolutely
damn it.
proficient. You guys are all proficient, right? So let's just say 2 a.m. you've just referenced.
Yeah.
You bust a nut, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
How long do you have to wait until it is that you start again? Because if you're saying 6, then that's a whole 4 hours.
It depends.
You know, it depends because
I want each of you to respond.
Now, okay,
you
know
it's
what?
not the same.
It all depends because sometimes the reload time could be quicker depending on the excitement and the chemistry you have.
The level of
Thank you. Say it again.
The level and
the key word is arousal.
Yeah, arousal.
The level of arousal.
No, but the thing is that arousal could be due to the chemistry that person have.
Yeah.
Like you may encounter and be like, oh hey, I need some more of that again.
Yeah.
But it just depends on that. And then on other occasions you might need an hour or so.
Depends. The thing is, like, have you ever had head, and this shit is taking like 45
an hour? So wait. What y'all doing at what hour's time? Y'all just lie and talk?
I'm playing 2K, I don't know what they're doing.
1 hour is kind of long, to be fair.
No, I'm
not judging you. I just want to know what you're doing at that time.
If it was an hour, I'm just going to chat, maybe get a little juice.
All right, okay. Replenish the fluid.
A little talk. A little spoon, cuddle.
Okay.
Little
Lucas
snuggle fest.
Okay.
I mean,
now it
hand
makes
on
sense
right
the
cheek,
whole
you know?
2 to 6 a.m.
Yeah.
because I didn't understand what then happens in between.
I'm not gonna lie, an hour between rounds, I'm going to sleep.
You may
then you wake up again and
you wake up again, but I'm not
you might
gonna-
wake up.
Like, being awake for an hour.
But this doesn't count as 4. You literally go to sleep
No,
and you
but-
get back up. It's a new set.
So 4 to you means what then?
I thought you did 4 as in before you finish and
not wipe yourself off and go again.
What
you think we made up?
No. What I'm asking you is, are you saying 4 as in you bust? Oh, you bust. Like,
So when you say 4, it's whilst it is you
Okay, cool.
decide to lock
Alright, cool.
yourself in the room to basically
Here's an example. Let's just say.
copulate.
Shorty
Th-
comes
let's-
through at
hold
8
on.
o'clock.
Let's just say you had 4 rounds. Let's just say you're a guy with high vigor. Yeah.
Nah, fuck off.
And this particular day, the arousal is on 10, and you're in the mood.
You've been
Let's just say
You've been having your maca root.
let's just say in an hour and a
Maca
half.
If you have maca root in your
What's that?
What? The,
Oh yeah,
the
you
little
mentioned
sweet
that
thing?
before.
no, it's just
Like
it's
ginseng.
Oh, ginseng.
It's like
I don't know what it
vitamins
is.
and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's you can take it once once a day with your meal. It kind of helps with your
You need
Libido.
you need assistance.
no. It helps your libido. Just
What's wrong with Brent?
I
heighten
like
it
Brent
even
is
more.
so fast to try and throw a guy under
Are
the
you-
bus.
are you
need
deficient?
assistance? That's it. Are you deficient? That's not the question we're asking. So you telling me you're inefficient?
You said whilst eating you have to take this tablet.
No,
right?
Hey,
no.
don't
You
kill me.
take it while you eat if you want to. It's once a day. It's probably just a
You don't take multivitamins?
Just a booster
Mm.
for your penis.
For your penis.
no. It's just
It's for
your
what is
libido.
it, blood flow.
Blood flow, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
libido.
as I was saying,
Oh.
let's just say that, back to my example, let's just say within 2 hours, you had enough
Text me where I can find some.
vigor to
enough.
have 4
I'm
rounds,
sitting at Amazon.
5 rounds. By the end of the 4th round, you've nutted 4 times, you might start getting some pain in your balls. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
In your balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scrotum.
This is scrotum. I'm not talking about the actual
Shaft.
penis, as you would say.
Oh.
Pain in your balls because of so much ejaculation.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry if this is a very graphic description, guys, but I'm trying to.
No, yeah, I don't know what happens, to be honest. Obviously, 4 songs like a lot of energy exerted, and all of y'all, well, minus him, was saying, yeah, it's regular.
That's Syd he's referring to with the minus.
1.5, I'm good to go. Shit. No, I'm joking. No, but literally, it depends. You're 100% right. The arousal, chemistry, who it is, who's,
Yeah. Listen,
time of day. Because, like you said, if Shorty comes over past midnight,
Yeah, that's
especially if you live in, some of y'all live on, if you've got people in the house, you know what I'm saying? You can't do the math. So, you know what I'm saying? So, if you're on a
Gotta be
cheeky
quiet.
Friday and you come over at 9, come by 9 o'clock, you might can start the first one. Watch a little something on YouTube.
yeah.
By 11 something.
It depends.
You need to hear around too. And then cool, you might roll over, wake up
It's
at
all
3.
dependent on just how
It's-
the
it depends
how-
on
how
everything.
the flow goes.
Right, so
Yeah,
forgive
man.
me for these stupid questions, right?
No, it's fine.
Thank you. So, are you guys vigorous with it?
What do you mean?
Is there any affection shown?
No, there's always you know the
course.
thing. It's
Oh, you think we
horses,
just
it's-
fuck monsters?
No, you just
Oh no, it depends. It depends. That's not. I'm not being affectionate with everybody. Come on.
yeah. It all
Wait,
depends.
so you choose various styles depending on whom's?
Of course.
Why wouldn't I? So you're the same.
So
way
wait,
with
so
everybody.
I thought you said when you for intent, you intend to kill.
Yes.
No, he said affection.
Oh,
As in
Yes,
after,
that's
as in post match is what he's saying.
No.
Now he's what he's
Yeah.
enduring.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
You're using the wrong words.
I said affection.
No, he said affection.
Yeah, affection, but that's not affection. What affection during sex, or do you
yeah,
mean
yeah,
affection
it's-
afterwards?
No, he's saying during sex.
During-
Are you?
during.
Oh,
So you're talking
Yeah.
about the style, right?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
you,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. So it's vigorous. Like, it's just,
pam, 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 pam.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
it's a bit-
Pam, pam, pam,
Are you
pam,
asking
pam,
vigorous
pam,
or
pam,
affection is
pam,
what you're
pam,
asking?
No,
because they're two different things.
Listen, do you show affection when it is that you're having sex, right?
Gentle strokes.
Yeah, the
eye
love-making thing,
contact.
right?
It depends.
it's,
No, this is the question I'm asking.
No,
Don't get angry
What
with me.
you're
No,
you're
no,
saying-
no.
You misunderstood what
No,
I
I'm
was
confused
saying.
trying to find out.
Let me
because
clarify.
they're using the word vigorous and affectionate together.
So I'm asking you, which is it?
That's what I said. You're asking the either or. Which one are you?
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
either or. It's not either or.
So if you're vigorous with it, does it lessen the amount of times you go again? Or if it is that you're
No.
slow and
No.
passionate,
No,
and this, that, and
no,
next,
that-
there's
that-
not much bending and gyrating.
I don't think.
so,
I don't think the style of sex has
A thousand
a,
sex doesn't have an effect.
has an
on your-
effect on how many times you
Serious?
can have sex. No,
Suppose
Mm.
I disagree.
does it?
So suppose, right?
You what?
Suppose because it doesn't make
been
any
having
sense to me.
sex?
Hold on. So you're saying you believe a slow and passionate sex, well, you got more room for more or less,
So if you're doing it slower,
and more affection.
Yeah, and again, position also, I guess, plays into this. For example, if it's just a missionary thing and it's one where you try to be as close to the girl as possible, it's more so intimacy, right?
Yeah.
And then if you are like, I'm picturing this, right? You're just
going for gold.
yeah, and there's more thrusting and everything. Your shaft, I guess that's the long bit, right?
Look at please.
What is wrong with him? You guess.
All right, and let's just flip it over. If you're on your back now, and she's on top, and she's kind of riding it like she's trying to rub
no
a clip
tomorrow,
on
yeah.
it, right? To get that friction there. That's bending, right? When it is that you're furiously aroused, it's all right? But then when it is that you're not, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yusuff, I'm not comfortable.
so I'm chatting rubbish, right?
No. I don't know what point you're trying to make. Is what I'm saying.
All right. So if there is more friction on the shaft
Yeah.
when she's riding, right?
To be fair, that might not be too long, but
Talk heavy.
What, the shaft?
no.
No, I didn't know what he meant.
You know exactly.
Jason, you better climb out this hole. So you was on the hole right now, bro.
I was talking about the vitamins.
Just ask you.
I was talking about the riding. It's
All right.
never going to be that long.
Duration.
Duration is
Duration.
is
All
not
right.
that long.
Cool. So in my mind, I guess there is a certain bending involved, right? Especially if she's trying to hit
It depends on how she's doing it.
that
Though.
clitoris.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. And then when it is you not, that's when you feel the bend, no? And sorry, when it is you get hard again, that's when you feel, oh, there was a bend there before.
No.
All right, okay, cool.
No.
Then I'm actually trying to crap then.
No, I think what's he talking about?
Never
I
mind.
think he's like, is there long term? I think he's trying to say, is there long term effects with
No.
the position?
What
your
I
penis
thought
is put
what I
in?
thought you were saying was, and if I'm wrong, correct me, is that you feel like if you have vigorous sex,
Should I just have sex and try it out to see if it is my theory is correct?
yes,
or not?
please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have any in particular person in mind?
Yeah, a few.
A few.
Oh, a few.
Well, he was telling me he was talking to a beanie, as he likes to call it earlier on the phone.
Okay. Word.
Is that beanie someone that you might consider for this act?
Yeah, obviously, but I don't want to disrespect her by saying that, though.
I don't think she'll mind.
You wouldn't mind.
No, I don't think she'll mind.
She wouldn't mind. Not necessarily, she wouldn't mind.
Who was I talking to?
I'm just saying, whoever the beanie is, she might not
I was
mind.
talking to his girlfriend. What now?
Yeah, Jason. What now?
What now?
Well,
Y'all wanna
I'm out.
Never mind. I apologize. I didn't mean that.
Obviously, that's
Well,
why
I said it.
that's why I joined in.
I didn't mean that.
I knew you were joking.
All right, so I will try it one day, and I'll try to remember what you guys have said on this particular day, so I can see if it is you guys were lying or not.
Okay.
No, but I don't even know what you're talking about. Man said something about the bends and
Only because I'm picturing the position that she's riding on.
yeah.
Riding you.
Emily would have been great for this conversation.
But hold on, but what are you
Literally.
only saying? Like what?
That you can't do 4 of those positions.
Of course you can.
I think I kind of get.
So
what you're
are you saying that a guy couldn't nut 4 times from the girl being on top?
But how she's riding whilst you're
Yeah,
on
that's
top.
what he's talking about. He's talking about
the skill, the intensity.
There's a word.
You're saying
I'm
that the guy
looking for.
couldn't handle that 4 times, basically.
Basically, if you're having basic vanilla and
Yeah.
not really technical sex,
Knock it off.
that's what I think he's saying.
Knock it off.
Strong man.
So you're telling me you've never had 4 rounds of absolute crud, bruv?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Or 3 rounds of absolute madness?
Have you been
Yeah.
on any medication whilst doing that?
Medication?
Have you had help?
No.
Help.
You're a strong man.
Listen,
Listen, it's a ginseng.
listen. I hear that game is rife.
Mm.
Yeah, not that I know.
What?
I'm trying. As in
Peds. Peds in the game.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, well, PDs. What's it? What they saying?
Enhancements.
Enhancements.
Yeah, I've heard. I was chilling.
Oh,
Yeah.
performance enhancement drugs.
Yes.
That's what you meant. Okay, cool.
Oh,
cool.
okay, cool. Yeah, I remember I was with one of my cousin and his boys, and they're just trading stories. I'm just listening, and the way that they spoke about this Chinese shop or this and that shop, and you could just all you need is a half of them, bro. I had this mad threesome. I did this,
Oh, is it?
and it's just like they're just popping. It's normal.
Ginseng.
Wow.
I was like, right, is this readily available for the man? I'm just 2 liters of water and
Right. So
And-
question.
and
Have any
avocado.
of y'all taken any peds?
No.
No.
So what I mean by that is, have you taken anything to assist your performance?
No.
other than cod liver oil.
All right. So I've heard that there is something called waters of Lake Minnetonka. Why are y'all giggling?
Because I've also heard these waters.
I've heard of it too.
I've heard these waters, yeah.
I've heard that somebody supplies it to the man there.
The dealer.
But all of you all have said no.
Wait.
You're happy to use it.
Is this some kind of penal quarrel? Or what the fuck is going on?
The dealer in question.
The dealer.
The dealer in question hasn't supplied to anyone in this room.
All right, okay.
But I've heard of
But I'm aware of this said dealer.
Okay.
All right.
He is peddling crack from
giving out samples
throughout the streets
on
of
the
South London.
BMF.
All right. So is it seen as a bad thing if you admit to taking these particular peds I'm referring to? Because I believe that somebody in this room is lying.
Who's lying?
I said somebody in this room is lying.
No, but you.
I think that's a question for girls, man.
You point at me, so I wanted
I know
to
that I did this.
Because that's normal trajectory of your arm, right? Yeah.
This.
Okay.
It's a natural motion. It's a natural motion.
wow.
So is it a bad thing?
I don't think so because I don't
think
care
so.
about what guys do in the bedroom.
True.
Like I don't care.
So if you had taken it, for example, hypothetically, if you took it,
Yeah,
you wouldn't see anything wrong with admitting it.
no.
Intriguing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feels like an investigation.
Yeah, definitely an investigation. Inspector Cludos.
Oh man.
Do whatever you need to do.
I don't
That's
care.
a question for the woman still.
Don't care what the man them do. The man them can do what they want.
Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do.
All right, cool.
You're representing you and your nation.
You're representing you and
That's
yourself.
your eBay account. Do you know what I mean?
So do y'all feel bad if y'all aren't able to hit the highest heights the next time around? For example, if your woman has seen you and felt you run through 4 wrongs
Mm.
and maybe the next week it's just barely 1, would you feel a certain way? Would your ego be...
No.
No.
What about if it
Continues.
sits? Yeah.
I don't think I'd even worry, to be honest.
Have you ever had a period in your life where is it you struggled to basically please a woman?
No.
Would you be honest about it if it is?
Be very honest. No, I've never had I've had a bad performance. I know that when I've had a bad performance, but struggled? No.
How about you?
I've told you before. Remember my first girlfriend? When we had tried to have sex the first 2 times, it was a no-go. It was a no-go, sir.
Mm.
It wasn't happening. I don't know what it was. If it was nerves, anxiety.
But you can have those
Because
occasions.
we hadn't had sex before we got together. Like we got into a relationship and we hadn't had sex. And then the first 2 times we tried to have sex, I just couldn't perform. And then when I did, it just felt like, oh my God,
Weight lifted
the
off
weight
your
off my
shoulder.
shoulder, bruv. Like how old was I? I was like 20, maybe 23. I don't know what it was. Even with this girl actually, maybe it was her because remember the first time we went on a date, I was sweating, bruv.
Oh, for real?
I think this girl, she just had an effect on me, bruv. When we went on a date first time, I was
hate them
sweating.
ones, bruv.
The nerves were mad, so maybe it was just that, innit? But yeah, so that's happened to me once. Yeah.
So when it is that you eventually performed,
Yeah.
was it with the same woman?
Yeah, obviously.
You know, you had said when I then did it, weight was lifted off my shoulder. Was it the same? So she stuck with you.
Yeah, no, she was my girl, so
Yeah, those things happen.
So so when you say you didn't perform, like you didn't even get aroused,
I didn't get up.
and then what excuse did you give?
I can't remember.
Did you say sorry to her?
I don't remember.
The one thing I would say as
You
well
think
on
you
this,
should have apologized?
on this topic, if there are guys...
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Nah, you know what? What we're not going to do is put the blame on people. in
No, I'm
terms of-
asking him.
No, I'm talking-
what happened.
But I don't remember
Did
what
he
I'm
feel
saying.
it?
the,
No,
the conversation.
what I'm
You
saying
feel
is there might
Of
be...
course I felt something, bruv. I wanted to have sex with my girlfriend, I couldn't.
Yeah,
No, but I want to know
heartbreaking.
what you said to her.
I don't
after
remember
that.
Brent, bruv.
And it was twice you said,
Yeah.
but she still.
No,
stuck.
twice in the same.
I feel like girls are so.
No, twice in the
Black-
same. Twice in the
black
same
woman,
day.
right?
Oh, goodness.
I'm
Right.
trying to basically balance this.
What the fuck is going
Which is
on?
black.
Black women, you always ride for their necks.
No, you know what? In this situation, as what, like, let's be a bit responsible in the sense that these things could happen to anybody. If you are having...
Must be responsible to this guy.
No, I'm talking about to the
Yeah,
listeners.
irresponsible person in the room.
I'm talking about to the listeners. If, like, say there's a guy that's listening that
Yeah.
has an issue, go and see
Of course.
somebody.
Yeah, the thing is.
Go and see someone, because realistically, you should be getting checked out anyway. If you are having sex, you should be going to the clinic regularly.
At least quarterly.
How often
Yeah.
do you go?
Quarterly. You got to check yourself out. But if you're not...
Or
like,
once
if you're
every new
active...
partner.
If
Also, I've
if you're
heard.
not...
Yeah, do you think that's irresponsible?
No, if you're having...
How much action are you getting?
If you're having new
That's how much they
partners-
recommend, by the way.
Yeah.
What if it is you're active?
The HCA.
If you're active,
Yeah.
If you're
as
having...
in
Healthcare.
Or if it's just one person.
Yeah, if you're having if you've got a new
No, but
partner.
Brent asks questions about sex like he's 12, bro.
No,
Like,
the thing is-
you're a big
No,
man,
the
you
thing
know.
is-
You're a big man.
I've never been to a clinic before.
Okay, fair enough.
I've never been.
You just that guy get away from her.
No.
Wipe away your necklace.
I'm just saying, if you're having a new partner, you should go. If you're gonna have, you should go and check yourself
And
out. blah,
if
blah, blah.
you aren't with a new partner,
And
and
if
if,
you're not-
you're just having sex casually, shouldn't you still go?
Yeah,
One
cool.
might not go because you probably think you're in a committed sexual.
I'm not lying. The
situation.
first time I went to clinic, I was like 25, 26, bro. I'll be honest.
It's not a thing that everybody
first time I
knows.
went to clinic.
And it's not a lot of.
I hear what you're saying, but
Yeah, the first time I went, I just, you know, I was being not dumb, but in my head, I knew everyone I was doing with were clean. I always used condoms. I just didn't bother to go until
That's
I was
the
like
thing.
25, 26.
people, and I think as black people, we're more scared of reproducing than we are of our sexual health.
Yeah. And that
That's
should
a
be,
word. Wow.
and that shouldn't be the case.
I'm about to switch.
To be honest, I think a lot of people should go and check themselves out and kind of run through the procedure because you don't know what you're doing, but you want to be okay with your health.
Yeah, of course.
So you shouldn't go to the doctors when something's wrong. You should go to see if you're in good condition,
Yeah.
etc., etc. So I just think it's something that people should do anyway.
So when you had your first STI,
I've never.
you've never had one?
I actually
No.
knew that was the next question.
I knew that was coming. I've never.
Never. Would you have admitted it if it is that you did?
Yeah, of course. Because the thing is, those things. This is another thing that probably should have someone who's a bit
Taboos and
more,
that.
more an expert. But those things, like STIs, people can have them in certain situations. That you can contract them in different ways. but-
Serious?
yes.
Like sitting on the toilet bowl?
Not in the toilet, but you know what? I do say I don't want to speak on it too much. Not say too much in terms of. I think there has been stories of something like that in terms of certain STIs maybe being contracted through certain interactions. But what I'm saying is that that's something people should, as you're saying, we don't talk about that enough in the community of even just getting an understanding and even being familiar of like, I remember being young and going to the clinic and you just thinking, right, I hope I don't see nobody.
Yeah.
Because then someone's going to think,
Young
yeah.
today.
Now, even today, you would have, someone like,
Oh,
guys,
no, what, do you get the home test?
Last time I did it was a home test, but
I do home tests all the
where I
time,
live-
right?
Oh, they're home tests.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go to clinic.
No, you don't.
It's like
You don't have to.
lateral
Well,
flow.
it depends.
Why are you advocating to go to clinic?
No, I'm just saying.
He means getting checked up. But if you want someone to check you, like physically, like a physical examination, you have
What
to
do
go.
you suggest when you got your STI?
positive results. I knew he was going to say something like that.
If you just want to do the blood test,
Me-
you just get a home test.
yeah, if you're on the blood test, but I'm
Ah.
saying you might want to get checked out.
Examine, like you want someone to like check your balls and
Yeah.
Wait.
The
So is
shaft
it a
and
woman?
Shafted the funniest way. bro.
No, it wasn't last time.
I've had a woman inspect me before.
Okay, can we wait.
I don't even remember. I
So
should probably have had a woman.
a man basically looks after your penis health.
Pause. A man who was a health worker checked out if I was
He's
okay.
not a man?
Yes, yeah.
So I was correct in that.
Yeah, you know, but it's
I
still
go,
got your
go.
wedding. Wedding is everything.
To be honest, when you say pause, it puts a negative spin to the question I'm asking, to be honest. I didn't know that.
No,
it
your
was-
your approach already puts a negative spin on it. It's
Oh,
fine.
serious?
Yeah, you don't.
Sorry.
Pause is fine.
Sorry. Sorry. But I would want a man to basically put his hand on my
Okay,
jangles, only because he
would
knows about it.
would
right?
understand. Okay.
No, so you're telling me a woman who is a trained doctor wouldn't
No,
know
but he prefers a man.
just because she's a woman.
He prefers a man. I want him to feel.
I never
cool.
said that. Those,
What did you
that's
say?
not a word. That
You
was
chose to
never
have a
my-
man to basically.
No,
That's how I chose it.
There's too
That
many
was what was
willies and too
available.
many hands right now. I'm uncomfortable.
Dick fest. Sausage
Sausage
party.
No,
Goodness
this
gracious.
is.
So you
what
can't
was
choose?
available. No, you can't choose.
Can you say?
No, I'm
you
sure.
don't
No, I'm
want?
sure you can.
I would have thought so.
I'm sure you can go and say,
Yeah,
my
probably
preference
can.
is.
You probably
yeah,
can. You know
you
what?
can.
I wasn't
Because
bothered.
I know girls definitely can.
That thing is, I wasn't bothered.
I think it's responsible to basically
This
get
guy's a
checked up.
fucking
Menace.
menace.
bro.
bro.
I think it's responsible. I
He's
think
so
it's very,
snappy with it as well.
Oh,
I think it's
God.
very responsible to go and get checked up. The whole home test, I think you're skipping a beat here.
No,
Because-
that's no.
No, but that's different.
No, but if you just want to get a blood test, home test. If you want to get an actual physical examination, obviously you have to go in.
Yeah.
All right. So
You mean blood and urine, right?
Sorry, blood and urine test. Yeah.
Okay.
all right. So when you get checked up physically, do they check for lumps and girth and strength?
They don't check for girth.
No, I had a physical examination. I don't think I've ever had one.
They don't check for
Oh,
girth.
no,
They check if
I'll
you,
let Sally grab
was
the
it?
thing. Yeah.
You got your thing. What?
I let Sally grab on this thing. Yeah,
Sally?
yeah. It was a white girl. I remember.
Cool. And is she professional?
Maybe I should get checked.
She was professional.
Maybe I should
How old is she?
Maybe I should.
Sally was of age.
To be honest, I think when's it? Nah, that's
working.
Even the other day, I went to get my injections for Ghana and Nigeria, innit?
Yeah.
Just my travel jabs, innit? And the woman goes to me, she just asked me random questions, innit? She goes, have you checked your pecs for lumps? Because she goes, you know, men can get breast cancer.
Mm.
And I was like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I never knew.
Mm.
I never knew men can get breast cancer. She goes, yeah, like you should check your pecs for lumps. So I don't think it's something that.
I check all the time.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't know. What?
Was she black? What was she? Was she young? Was she?
She was black. She was Nigerian. She might have been maybe.
Did she administer a little check?
Early 40s.
Now that she cared about you because she
No,
kinda
we're
saw her
doing
brother in you.
injections.
Okay.
I was happy she was Nigerian because she knew the pattern for the injections. Like, she goes, oh yeah, you're doing this. Make sure you go to the whatever. But no, I didn't go in there for that. So she wouldn't. It was a pharmacy. It wasn't a.
Do you think
clinic.
as men we ignore our health until something's wrong too often?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't-
for sure.
I don't, but yes, we do as men.
Yeah, no, as a whole, we do for sure. For sure.
As black men, we probably do a lot.
Yeah. Like,
So, would you guys go and get a prostate check?
yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
done this
100%.
before?
I've done it before, but I plan to.
Yeah.
And I'm getting older as well, so yeah. Like one day I want to go doctors. I want to get the full works.
Yeah.
Prostate. What else? I don't know what else is there. What else is there?
Yeah, I think it's very important, especially seeing as you're looking for that next stage in your life. When
Yeah.
you're taking things seriously. I think it's very
Yeah,
important.
of course. Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm not. Like,
MOT. No, to be honest,
And-
I think it should be spoken about more and kind of even just like say, oh, what have you done it? Like,
Yeah.
have those
It
conversations
needs to be demystified. Yeah.
because I don't think we do it enough. And there is that tendency. I don't know if you've dealt with with an older generation.
yeah.
Generally, they don't go doctors unless it's like
they're dying.
they're dying.
I don't know. My mum and dad go doctors. Like they.
My
they
dad
go.
my dad is a hypochondriac, man.
My dad
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Literally.
You know how many vitamins my mum has? Mum has Holland and Barrett's in her bedroom.
I hear that. Mom has fitness
Like,
too, but,
literally.
but my dad is like unless he's
Yeah.
ill, he's
don't
not.
go.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
recently he was ill, and he was like really ill.
Okay.
So it's just one of them ones I think we should actually kind of say to people, look, go and get checked up, go to doctors, etc. Because we've got the services. We're not in America, so just go and get the service.
But you know what the thing is? It's taboo.
Yeah, 100%.
So even for like how you was trying to poke at Yusuff, poke at Jason, and say, when you had your first STI, that within itself, a lot of these things, when you go to the clinic and they teach you about what's treatable, what's manageable, and what's unfortunate and that. Certain things. So let's say if somebody did have an STI that was treatable, that person probably wouldn't even want to mention it because of the taboo factor. Because it's like once you are deemed dirty, it's like you're dirty forever. No, that guy is fully healthy, but he's had it in his past. It's kind of like a have you cheated before question. So people are like, you've got it in you,
Yeah.
or you have a negligent sort of approach to sex and all of things like that. So as in the community, I think that the taboo kind of thing needs to kind of be eradicated for people, so we can have these conversations. People
Yeah,
feel
of
more
course.
comfortable.
If you had an opportunity to be known for someone who had cheated in his past or had an STI, what would you choose?
That's a weird question.
Those are not.
But he just
Two
put it to me just
comparable
now.
things.
He just put it to me
No,
just
I
now.
know. I'm just thinking that it's just even.
Probably go with Chio.
I really think about this.
And you see, and
An
he was
STI
the one
is
who
just
led
something-
with that flipping thing.
An STI
saying,
is something you can just easily contract. I wouldn't. With STIs.
That's the thing, but people don't really see it like that.
If someone gets an STI, do you blame? Okay, if you got STI from a girl, would you blame yourself? Like she had the STI and you had sex with her and you got it, would you blame yourself or blame her?
You probably blame the person you contracted it from.
You
So
raggedy
then,
bitch.
why would
I would hold myself
Bitch.
accountable too.
Yeah, of course.
Because
Yeah,
show me your clean bill of health before I slip my penis in you.
you'd ask her.
100%. I thought it was important to basically
No,
do the dance.
No,
that's
no.
common practice.
So we just
It's-
blind bandits all
It's
over
not-
here? What are you guys doing
It's
over here?
practice. It's
Use this
practice.
podcast wisely, please.
practice. Really use it. It's practice, but it's not common practice. It's not.
Yeah, it's not
Obviously,
common
for you, I
practice.
can't ask you because you don't.
Strap up?
No,
No,
no.
to ask every girl you have sex with.
Oh,
to
serious? Is that what you guys are doing?
see.
I thought you guys were supposed to.
Let's have a serious conversation without you being childish.
I am asking. I'm the one who doesn't have sex. I'm asking you guys to
but
educate me.
I'm trying to speak in it. What I'm
Sorry.
saying is, yeah, like let's not act like we ask every single girl, have you had a test recently or what's your status? It doesn't happen, bro. So this is, it doesn't happen.
It's on
But-
these two.
wait.
It's not me because I
But
don't have
no.
sex. So ask these two.
But it does happen at the same time, but it doesn't happen all the time. Like, for example, I'm sure there's some girls in your past who've asked you, or maybe they've wanted to have sex with you unprotected, but if I asked you, when was the last time you had a test, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, girls
You're
have
kind
asked.
of buff, you know. Like your physique, like you've been hitting the gym.
Quit playing
Yeah,
with me.
it's mad.
So girls have asked me before. For example, let's just say there's a girl who wants to have unprotected sex.
Yeah.
She'll ask, when's the last time you had a test? Or let's both take tests.
Oh, so it's normally the girl that asks
Before,
the
I
question.
didn't say I was normally the girl, I'm saying it's happened in the past. And guys have asked before. So it's a case of, let's both take tests before we have sex.
When you
So,
say guys, how do you know?
I don't know what.
How do you know guys ask?
I'm sure in this world, there are guys who've asked. Come on, it's just a numbers game, bruv. Come on.
No,
Tell me no man has asked.
It sounds as though this is the type of thing you should be speaking about with your experience as opposed to what other guys do that you don't know about. If you know that other guys ask,
No, but
they've
I
shared it
think,
with you.
I think it's very fair to say that in this life, there have been men who have asked women what their status is, Brent. Come on.
No, I think this is pointless for you to say that because it's
You want
how
to
can you
speak
quantify
personally?
it?
Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
yeah.
but-
Surely in this
okay,
room,
yeah,
I
but
have three guys.
I can easily say, yes, I've done it, I've done it. And
But
I can,
this
and
is- this
and
I
I can
would
also
like-
say men have done it. Of course they've done it.
Okay,
There's no point even arguing against
there
it.
are
because
some men who beat women.
Brent, what's your point? What's your point? Come on.
That's so far from the discussion.
I don't think there's a problem with me saying.
You don't understand what I've just done?
I don't
Really?
think. I don't think there's an issue with me saying some men have
But I would
asked
like
women.
you to speak from
But
experience.
I have as well. I said I've asked
Then
also.
just focus on that.
Why?
And you also, can you focus on that same question?
What,
Have you asked women?
What's wrong with this, brother?
No, because I'm in the room here with you guys. I can't talk to
Totally
guys that I'm
different,
not
right?
here.
You have to totally different, but it's fine. Carry on.
Okay. You're saying that we
You
should
just argue
speak
for
from-
Just a strong misunderstanding.
Yeah, you're arguing for argument's sake.
we should speak from our own experience.
I think that's
Okay, fair enough.
that's
I hear
fair,
that.
no?
No,
Because
I
I'm
hear
asking questions I don't know about, right?
that. Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay,
I'm
okay.
asking you guys to share your experience.
Okay, cool.
But I've just asked them, who are also guys, has there been times in your life where a girl's asked you if you've asked a girl, and they both said yes.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Really?
Yes.
So you've asked a girl if to show her the certificate,
Yes.
and you've also done it. But you just said that he said it. Yes.
He did. He agreed with me. He said, yeah.
Why is he now saying
I don't know. Ask him.
No, it's when you talk about certificate. On the topic or confirmation text, whatever. On the topic of when was the last time before we've gone down the do. When was the last time you had one? Yeah. So that question I have.
Question, yeah. I haven't asked the girl to show me your text. No. But I've asked the girl when the last time you were tested.
That's
yes.
what we both said in context.
I haven't asked the girl to show me your text message.
Truth be told, the one time I did ask, she did take offense. So this is why I'm saying it's a techie subject sometimes.
And that's what I'm saying.
But this is why this is what I'm interested in. Because he can now say it's now politics when it is you look to ask a girl, right? I can't speak to a guy who isn't here, who's asked a girl, and she.
Yeah, so
he can.
just ask us then.
No, but that is what I'm doing, and you're getting vexed.
No, I'm not getting vexed, but you're making it seem like me saying, me making a general statement is like wrong. I can make a general statement and also
But
talk for us in the room.
I can't question
Then
that general
forget
statement.
that and just talk to us then.
But this is what I'm asking you to
but
do.
just say it.
I did say it.
No, what I'm saying is, Brent, if you want to ask me a question, just ask me the question. Don't say, why are you talking about these other guys? They're not in the room. Forget that. Just ask me the question. I'm here.
All right. When you last asked the girl,
You know what I'm trying to say?
when you last asked the girl,
Yeah.
why did you ask the girl that question? Is it because you thought that she might have had something?
No, I don't think you asked.
No.
I asked Yusuff.
I'll say my
All
bad.
right.
I'll get to him just now.
Wait.
What's the hostility about?
Are you filming?
I am.
The hostility is.
I don't remember, but I'm. Wow. I'm gonna make up a story or just to appease you. So let's just say
No.
no, but I don't remember. All right, so let's just say there's a particular time. There was this particular time when a girl was insisting. This is a true story. She was insisting that we had unprotected sex. Like she was like
Scary,
insisting on
bro. You'd be surprised.
insisting on it, and I was ready to strap up. This wasn't us
I'm allergic.
this wasn't us about to do the deed. This is just pre-match talk, innit? You know what I'm trying to say. So she's saying she doesn't use condoms, doesn't like use condoms, So I asked her, okay, when was the last time you were tested? Because she was insisting too much. The level of vim for this unprotected sex was about, what, are you trying to get pregnant or something? Like, it was just too much vim for.
I want you.
So I was like,
I like it and I want
So I asked her because I found it not strange, but her level of enthusiasm to have unprotected sex alarmed me a bit. So I asked her, okay, cool. If you are to go down this road, when was the last time you were tested? Because normally I have sex, I use condoms. In relationships, no. But if I'm single, 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, I'm using condoms.
So that tells me that you're a very responsible guy when it comes to looking after what you come into contact with.
Yeah.
That's just based on that experience. And yourself, each time it is that you get with a new girl, do you ask her for
And also, just to clarify, I'm not an angel, so I don't do this every single time. I don't. I'll be honest. So there's sometimes I have had unprotected sex before without even asking no questions. I have, but sometimes I have asked. So it just depends on my mind and what I think of this situation. Like, do I feel like I need to ask her? Obviously, it's being naive. It's like I said before, I didn't go to clinic until I was 25, 26 because in my head, I'm a great judge of character. And there's no one that I possibly could have sex with that could have had an STD. Just being arrogant and being naive, innit? Thinking that, you're above the law, essentially, innit? When I went to the clinic, I was fine. So obviously, my judgment was right. But that's not to say that I could have been wrong. Of course I could have been wrong. But in my head, no, every girl I've been with has been clean because they look clean, they're proper. But that's not the way to look at it because you could get a girl who looks super clean and could have an STD because she got it from someone else. So, yeah.
All it takes is one.
Yeah.
And there's that misconception as well in the black community is that if you do have it, you are out here sitting on any and every way that comes to mind. All it takes is one. Do you know what I'm saying?
And obviously there are certain circumstances where it could be a case and I wish I'd read on this if I knew I was going to talk about this. But certain things have happened. But as I said, that stigma, it's that you've been, careless happens if someone has one.
Yeah.
And they have that discussion, okay, well, have you had one? What did you have? Because obviously said that, as you said beforehand, there are different ones that are curable, etc. Obviously the ones that are not curable. But there is that kind of misunderstanding across the board of what they entail and how they are contracted, etc., and treatment. I think those conversations probably need to be having a lot more.
Is wearing a condom enough protection against STIs?
No, because you can contract orally.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
How do you mean? If she
Through-
sucks your penis?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you have a condom on your penis, it's
Who
still give it
has
to
head with condom on?
I do not
No. No, it happens.
It happens.
But why?
Why?
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's been a few times in my life, maybe like 1 or 2, where a girl said she'll give me head, but I have to wear a condom. I did.
I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that, bro.
I'm cool on
keep
that.
your mouthpiece.
No, it's happened before.
I swear.
It happened before, yeah, but she insisted. I'm like, cool.
She's like, all right.
But yeah,
Second hand dick.
You ain't gotta
I
do all
believe
that.
You ain't gotta do all that.
if you want to use a condom for head, like, just don't bother sucking dick. I'm sorry. And it might sound irresponsible of me to say, I don't give a fuck. You want to give head
mouth
a
do
condom
though.
on?
Come on. It's crazy.
I find it hard to bust from head as it is.
Bro.
Now you want to put a dom on top.
Bro.
It's impossible.
You're gonna be sucking to the malt.
Sucking to the cows come home. But to be fair, I was going to ask you this earlier actually. I was going to say, it was talking about the level of arousal, yeah? Have you had head from a girl and it's taken like 45, 6, like sometimes you're thinking you're never going to bust. But then there's some girls and it's like, it's
automatic.
you know what I'm trying to say?
Literally, like, 100%.
It's like, God, like sometimes the level of arousal really plays. Like, for example, you could have 2 girls who are given identical heads, as in mouth motion, hand motion, the
It's
same.
crazy.
But you might not be that attracted to this girl, but attracted to her. And the level of arousal, it just, I'm not saying the girls, they're both good looking, but you could just be more attracted to this girl, innit? Because I've had some times when I'm getting head and it's been like, Rocket's about to launch and we haven't even been going that long. And there's been times when, big man, I'm pretending to enjoy this because we're 40 minutes in and it ain't coming anytime soon. You know what I'm trying to say?
Bro.
You
Regression.
have head for 40 minutes.
It's possible.
Yeah, I've had it for
still.
longer than that before.
40 minutes? That's nearly an hour.
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm like, is my shit broken? Because I can't feel shit.
Bro, it's like, you know the
40
adrenaline
minutes.
saturation, yeah? It goes like cold.
Like, your dick is hard, solid, but it's like, I'm not
feels
getting
some-
aroused by this, bro.
it's not there.
So,
So you're not actually, you feel like, you know what, you're looking, you see, it's like,
You just stay like this, bro. You just stay like, and sometimes, wait, do you sometimes pretend to moan? Because obviously, imagine.
I don't get it.
No, imagine you get head. No, if you're getting, hear me out.
Okay.
If a girl's giving you head for 40 minutes, she's expecting you to bust. She probably expected you to bust ages ago. She's probably thinking, rah,
Ages.
I'm not doing a good
She
job.
ain't used to this.
Maybe he's not enjoying this. So sometimes you gotta give him a couple moans here and there, like sporadically, just so she knows I'm here with you.
and the fake cruel.
Bro, bro, no, he damn man. Nah. You dirty, you's a dirty motherfucker. You's a dirty. Listen,
Sometimes we fake it too,
we
y'all.
make it too, baby. About the orgasm gap is crazy. Fuck you talking about? Nah, that fake crewback is crazy. She ended up in the corridor one time. Broski. It's not. Bro, Brent, Brent, just get a wife, man.
No.
So you can-
my question: why the lies?
Beautiful lies.
What do you mean?
You know what?
Why not tell her it's not serving you?
No, but
A
she
whole
might
40
no,
minutes?
no, but
Beautiful lies, bro.
no, but thing is, hold on.
People have
Sorry.
feelings and egos.
It'll come eventually. Like it'll come eventually, but it's just taking long.
What, the truth?
No, the
nut.
nut.
No. What I'm saying, if 5 minutes, because 5 minutes is a long time. Just
Can I just say
stop
something?
feelings, right?
No. Five is not long time for head.
But if we just sit down for 5 minutes, you will see how long that is.
No, I hear that, but
No, but the head.
in the moment of coitus,
But he said times 8.
I know. But what in the moment of coitus, and the thing is,
Good man.
you said something, beautiful lies,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes your movement makes like them to perform better.
But the thing is,
like
sometimes
cheering you on. Yeah, I
for
get
me,
it.
sometimes it's not the performance is great. I can see you're putting in a man in the match performance. This is MVP stuff, but for some reason,
But for the science is not
it's
science.
not connected with my body for some reason.
Bro, that's
And this is back day, by the way. I'm not talking about anything happening now. It's just
I'm
not.
a
It's not,
shooter.
it's not connecting, bruv. It's like I could like. It's dripping. Like you're giving the Gok 3000
with the Russian twist.
was it the motion twist?
The Russian twist.
Russian twist, all that.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's not computing with me right now. Like it's not computing. So this is gonna take a while.
And the thing is, I remember for the longest, I came from head. And what's it called? And this is how I know it's just weird and the body behaves how it wants to behave sometimes. And the first thing you tell someone that you haven't come from head, they said you haven't got it right. Somebody hasn't done it right. The person that first made me come from head, it was meaty. Literally, I was looking at this. I was like, so I'm doing this. I'm like, I've had way better head than this.
But it was just taking you there.
But what you did, maybe you knew the vein to aim for or something because there's some things you can do. But like this didn't feel great, but I still nutted. So I can literally attest to Yusuff point when you're like, sometimes your thing will be in somebody's mouth and it's like,
it's numb.
it's numb.
The connection's not there.
All right. Would you guys appreciate if you guys were doing something for 40 minutes, your head in between her thighs for 40 minutes, and she wasn't enjoying it?
Of course.
Of course, what? What is the question I asked you?
Wouldn't she? You answered it.
You asked if I was doing something for 40 minutes and she wasn't enjoying it, how would I feel? Like, would I feel bad? What are you asking?
Is that the question I asked?
Isn't that what you asked?
No, say it again.
Say it again.
All right. How would you feel if for 40 minutes you're doing something and she is not enjoying it?
Yeah, that's what you said. That's I would
You
feel
said,
bad.
you said, of course. And I said, how do you feel?
Now you feel,
No,
you feel
'cause
bad.
I thought you were insinuating that we would feel bad. That's why I said, of course.
Okay.
Of course you
Come
feel
on,
bad.
bruv.
And
I'm
the thing
here.
is,
I know what you're talking about.
what you're
No, but wouldn't you think, why am I still here after 40 minutes? It's not doing anything for you.
It depends.
And
though.
you've let
no,
me
it depends.
remain
no.
here.
If it's 40 minutes, is she silent for 40 minutes or is she
that's
moaning?
That's mad.
Or
awkward.
is
So
she-
let's
no,
apply the
no.
same.
No, I
Is
think
she-
I
is
know
she-
what you're saying.
Hold on, no. Is she getting there? Or is she just like,
A 40 minutes warm up is long though.
It's nearly an hour.
No, 2:30.
no, but some girls love giving heads. So for them, they're enjoying sucking this dick. Even though it's taking you like this 40 minutes, they're enjoying this 40 minutes.
Then if that's the case, then cool. You're
Yeah.
doing her a service,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But if, again, she's like you, she's not getting anything from it, and you are not enjoying eating pussy, because if that is the same, then if you enjoy eating it, then cool. Continue to for as long as you want.
His face is killing me, bro.
What?
No, his face is killing me. Carry on.
I think it's a bit unfair for her to leave you down there if she's not getting anything from it.
No,
100%.
I believe if a girl wasn't enjoying head,
She'll tell you.
she'll just stop you.
She'll stop you.
I think
Yeah.
guys,
Change
I
position, do
believe, are
something.
much more careful about girls' feelings during sex than girls are. Like, I think a girl won't hesitate to tell a guy the sex wasn't good,
Yeah,
do this better, don't do that. Whereas guys, I think guys are scared to hurt girls' feelings. So if a guy got head that wasn't great, I don't think a guy's gonna tell the girl this head wasn't, I didn't like it. I think the guy would just put up with it. If I'm honest with you, am I
I
lying?
wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
This is why when we talk of this orgasm gap, I honestly, I just laugh and say opinionated because by design, we can come. I mean, we get fucking hard-ons from going to the toilet, waking up. You know what I'm saying? So this misconception that because we came,
If
we
you don't
enjoyed
get one, you'll be
ourselves
sick.
needs to be nipped in the bud because it's a lie. It's a big lie.
But the thing is, I think that comes down to people are not actually having sex that they enjoy,
Mhm.
and they're not actually able to communicate with the person having sex.
Exactly.
That's where that gap is. Because if you was able to communicate and you have a good relationship, you're able to say, you know what, as you were saying, this isn't working for me. I'd like you to try this. Blah 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 blah. If you have a good relationship, those are the conversations that would happen.
That's a lot of male ego though, because you can get so wrapped up into, like I always say, like you've got a bloody. Probably everybody's got a little template that they have that's been successful in the past. So you try to bring it to a new person, and you could be an OG in the game too. You're stuck in your ways. This is how I do my mission.
Hold on, you mean you don't ask girls what they want?
Like, what they like? Oh, you don't pay attention. So
Oh, no,
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be somebody's problem.
You're right, because some men have a template.
Mhm.
So they go in, okay, I'm gonna flip you over this way, I'm gonna do this, whatever.
Mhm.
I'm gonna touch here, like it's like operations in that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in general, I don't think what we was going back to, having that conversation shouldn't be an issue with two level-headed people, in a sense that if something's not working, you should be able to have the conversation and say, you know what, and it's just how you lace the conversation with a bit of sensitivity,
Mhm.
because both people have an ego. We might discuss this. Men have egos too, but women have big egos too.
Mhm.
But we always miss that out in society for some reason. In general, if you have that conversation, lace it with sensitivity and say, you know what, this was good, but it could be better if you did A, B, C. Yes.
Or just tell her in the moment.
Yeah, you tell them, but I'm saying if you need to have the
Tell her in the
conversation,
moment. Yeah.
then some people I think I've heard from a few women is that they will endure the whole sex thing, and then after that they didn't get theirs as this,
Yeah.
And so if you have a conversation, you know what, that I liked when you did this, but I would prefer if you did this. At first you might feel like, oh right, but I thought I did.
So who's the onus on then?
Whoever didn't enjoy. But the reality is, if you're leaving a sexual encounter and you didn't enjoy it, if you are intending to go back, you should have the conversation. Why are you suffering? Why?
I think most times, especially with girls, if it's just a link or something, they ain't getting back. If it's a guy that they really like, and maybe want to see more of him, then yeah. But if this was just a one dance, then I doubt they're getting back.
No, that they're gonna go back. But I'm saying, if we're gonna have these conversations about bridging gaps,
Do you know what the problem is? One, people are hopeful that person will improve. That
Just
person
know.
will get it. They'll learn my body. And what was the second point? When it comes back, I'll say that was the most important one.
you know, to be honest, I think some people do assume someone's just gonna learn my body.
Mhm.
But that's the wrong assumption, because just because you've encountered maybe two really attentive guys that are skilled, you're gonna think, okay, that the next one should be,
Scientists.
yeah, the next one's gonna be the same. That's not how humans work. That's not how we learn. We learn through conversations, actions, etc. So those conversations need to be had more consistently, not just after you finish with him and then you say, "Oh, you was rubbish anyway," because it's like, as much as you said he was rubbish, you enjoyed it. So you're just as to blame for fulfilling his ego and thinking that he's thinking he's great, and you're suffering every time you go and you have sex. You're like, oh, I can't wait till it's finished.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. Some people just think that they've got into an age where they're adept.
Yeah.
They know it all. Like you can't teach me about how to bang, bro. You can't teach me about how to sit on Willie and that. Like we said, everybody is different. So I properly encourage you to have those preliminary conversations about what you like, what you don't like. Some people say it takes the fun and it takes the mystique or whatever away from it. But you're going to be too parallel to talk about it after because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. So what you're going to do, you're just going to be having 10 visitations and just enjoying and taking, just hoping that the nurse...
You know, I have to make it sound like suffering, bro. It sounds...
No, because the
It's
thing
how
is...
they speak about it.
The thing is, that's how some
sound like prison, bro.
No, but that's how some women speak about it, because when they say they may have had a relationship or have had someone, they don't orgasm, they've never orgasmed, they've whatever,
Yeah.
or it was just okay. Like, imagine like you're with somebody and you're enduring something just cause, just because they're your partner. I'm just gonna. Okay, you want sex? Let's just have sex. I know it roughly lasts 15 to 20 minutes, so I can enjoy this.
Good day.
Or, like, I can enjoy this for now, and then you know, then they'll go and buy their, you know, maybe use their toys, etc., etc. I do think it comes down to like having those baseline conversations.
Yeah.
All right, to harken back to something that you said, Sid, where some men, or I guess maybe the example you used was some women think that they just know it all and you don't need to teach them this, that, and the next. When you guys go on holiday and you meet a girl that you want to spend a night with, knowing full well that you may not see her after that night, what is the go-to template that you guys decide to take out the drawer?
I can't answer this.
Yeah,
I haven't had this experience.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
No, I haven't had the experience.
No, not with somebody new. No.
What's the question? Sorry, go on. I was on my phone, sorry.
So when you say have you, what do you think you were talking about? What were you asking?
No,
You said,
I
like,
knew-
on
no,
holiday,
no,
is there? Have you?
No, he said he hasn't had holiday sex. I heard that part, but what was your question?
Do you have a template when if did you have
If
a
you
template?
have
For
no
someone
time
you
to
full well
learn
know,
the person,
yeah.
if you have no time to learn how they like this, that, and the next, what's your go-to?
I don't have a tip. I'm like Doctor Strange, bro. I know everything.
Talk heavy, bro.
Talk heavy.
You know what I mean? Like, you know when Doctor Strange went to the future, there are 6 million different possibilities. No, you know what it is? I believe that
Well versed.
I'm well versed in what I do. And I don't, it's not like I'm not a know-it-all or I'm not the master, but
You just read the room.
I believe I have enough know-how to, please someone there's no prior conversation about what she likes. I believe I have the ability to please a woman regardless of that conversation.
I agree that that's what you believe, but what I'm asking is,
there a template?
yeah.
But I
so
don't.
No.
do you?
It wouldn't be a template because
There's not
if,
template.
So
if-
could
if
you
you're-
give somebody...
Stop.
No, but
This is why I don't
passion-
appreciate this. I don't appreciate this. When I've asked somebody a question, I've asked 3 people a question. Both of you all said you haven't had holiday sex.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in hearing what you're saying.
No, but what? No. Wow.
Get the fuck about the studio. This nigga just said he does. Or
No,
he
no,
has
but
had
the
sex.
thing
I
is,
have.
but what?
And you're
what-
saying they wouldn't be a
No, no,
template. How
no,
would you know?
No, because the thing is, we're applying it to general.
Yeah, but
having
what's
sex.
the template? Do you mean, okay, cool, what things do you normally do when you
Yes.
encounter women? Okay, there's normal things you do. You kiss, you have foreplay. There are certain positions that you like. So it's like,
But this is what I'm
when you
asking.
say template, you mean...
This is what I'm asking. So
Okay, cool.
when you say foreplay,
Go-to
Yeah.
position.
Go-tos.
upon not having the time to learn a woman, because
Yeah.
he said it's very good if it is that, well, she normally thinks that, learn me first.
Yeah.
You got no time for that because
Yeah.
you're on holiday,
But
right?
the thing is, you can learn a woman on the spot.
Yeah.
Like,
Talk to me. Talk the thing, man.
you can learn a woman on the spot. So obviously, there's different arousal zones in it. So you hit them and you see her reaction. If she's not reacting to something, you move
All right. So
move
what
to
was that?
something else.
It's like
the
a game.
nipple?
It's like a game.
That can be whatever.
It could be like a game of operation.
Yeah, literally.
Like, obviously, there's different, like, there's the neck, there's the breast, there's the ears,
All right,
there's
so you
whatever.
kiss the neck, you kiss the breast.
I'm not saying I'm just doing Dr. Octopus, but I'm saying, like, I'm moving
I'm
around
trying
and I'm targeting the arousal zones and I'm seeing what she's reacting to.
Sorry,
Yeah.
do you all feel it's uncomfortable to
No,
tell you?
No.
Exactly,
The thing is,
Because I'm just asking questions.
No. The thing is, I think what you're not making uncomfortable. there are certain spots, okay, maybe it will work. The neck, if you encounter the neck and you still flop, I'm not gonna lie to you, you might be in some problem.
No, but a neck might not be her.
No, but I'm saying if you get like the neck area, the right spot.
Yeah, well, listen.
Sid just rubbed his
Yeah,
nipple.
like
Areolas.
nipples, necks,
Inner thigh.
even the pelvis area.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got the clit. However you want to do that is up to
Lower
you.
back.
Your hands, your mouth, whatever.
Alright, so that's the foreplay
there's
done,
different
right?
Where
areas.
the dimples are. At the back.
Oh, yeah.
There's different areas.
So that's the
Okay,
foreplay done, and
Yeah.
you could tell when it is that she's ready to be probed further, right?
Yeah, and always remember, this is not
It's not a
a
one
game
way.
operation where she's just lying down and you're just
Yeah.
operating on her. This is foreplay.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
a
back
so
and
I like to
so
think
she's
that women
doing
are
her
more
thing as well.
responsive as well. I
What's
was
that?
going to say that. I
Shows-
said I like to think that women are more
So
responsive.
she will tell
as
you
well.
where to go with her body and her.
Might
Reaction.
Sound,
prompt you. So if
Yeah.
she likes something in particular, she might prompt you to do it more or do it for longer.
Yeah.
or if you go for the neck and blah, 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 like verbally, expressions wise, you will see it.
You might have
So this is the whole
Yeah.
reading the room. Be like, oh, okay. So when you
Alright.
go something,
I think guys who are just going in blind and just
that's
and
too
not
much.
not reading her, what she likes, how she's reacting to it, body language. Come
Yeah,
on, bruv, use your fucking brain.
No, but the thing is, sometimes it's just because they might be rushing because they feel like, I can't believe she's allowing me to be in her space.
We ain't talking about them crumb
crumb
bums. bruv.
bums.
We talking about them crumb bums.
We're not talking about them.
We talking about real niggas. Real niggas, bro. Come on.
All right, so
No offense.
I've heard a couple stories where it's straight to the position I like.
Okay.
Not me as in because I've never had sex, but
Okay.
I bend over and doggy, 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 doggy.
But we.
Yeah.
So is that after the whole foreplay stuff? Is
Some-
that the next thing?
It depends. It depends. The thing is, like, sex is not. It's not a script. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you make it sound like a script. Like, sometimes you just go.
Let's talk about holiday
Okay,
stuff when
no.
you don't have the.
No, but sex is
No,
still
but
very
Brent,
much.
even here, it doesn't have to be scripted. Brent, sometimes you just whatever the moment calls for. Like sometimes you might just for example, you and your missus might get home. As soon as you get home, boom, it's a straight
What's the
bend
thing?
over, pam.
Right in
It's
the
whatever,
corridor.
innit? Whatever the moment calls for,
You
big
keep my
man.
shoes off. I'm
What's
on.
that
Like
call
it's not always like step
Adprof.
one, step two, fam.
What's the thing that
Sometimes you just want to.
Yeah, I think you answered a question I didn't ask.
Improv.
No, I am answering your question.
No, it's
because
that's not.
you're making it seem like there's always this script and this pattern. And
For-
after the foreplay, it comes
No.
the position that you like. What I'm saying is sometimes they may not even be foreplay.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
In my mind, certain.
Listen, I'm gonna rod you right now.
So sometimes you
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
you have different types of sex.
Yeah, I'm being misunderstood right here. So I believe that there are men who, and I'm not basically doing what it is I accused you of doing before, because I am speaking of a couple guys that I know. They have.
And now talking about these two niggas, but that's another story.
But I'm asking y'all.
Go
I'm
on.
asking y'all, and I'm not getting what it is. Like you're misunderstanding me. So I'm trying to give you an example so you can center
Alright, go on,
what
break
it is
down,
I'm
break it down,
asking you.
break it down.
They have certain things that they like to do because
Yeah.
it gives them joy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they don't want to do anything else because I ain't getting off on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So even on a holiday, their go-to is what they enjoy.
Yeah.
So on holiday, that's why I said specifically on holiday.
Okay.
Is there a specific type of approach? You said no, you would just approach it and feel it as you go along.
So are you
Use intuition. That's
okay.
cool. I understand that.
Yeah.
But so you're not the guy who has a template like that, and that's fine.
Okay.
That's your answer.
Alright.
And that's all I was asking. I'm not saying that there is a robotic manner in which it is you approach copulating or
Yeah.
having sex. I know full well that's
Yeah.
not the case. Even though it will be imaginary because I'm imagining
Or
it.
so you've heard.
I think the guys you're referring to, I think there's some guys who let's call them selfish
Lovers.
So they have sex for them.
There's a
I
term that
I want to bust a nut.
Oh,
Basically.
get out of here!
So
Master button in women's
I want to
bodies.
bust a
that
nut.
one?
So bend
Wow.
over and then we bust a nut.
Yeah, he used me to mess.
And some men, they're more attentive to the woman's needs, and they want like their pleasure comes from pleasing her.
That's
The
me.
And
pleaser.
that's me as well. And
And a pleaser.
my pleasure is secondary, but I'm also getting pleasure from pleasing you.
This is it, man.
I'm not just trying to bust
Your
a
pleasure
nut.
secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but if
Yeah,
you're a
yeah, one-
pleaser,
For me, I enjoy pleasing my
Amen.
woman and her reactions, her body
Was that always
language.
the case, or did you go into that?
I think that's always been the case for me. To be fair, yeah, that's always been the case.
Is it because you started late? Like you grew into your confidence late?
Not really, because I was having sex when I was 17.
Were you
But-
confident then?
Yeah,
Alright.
sexually I've always been confident. Yeah.
No, as in who you are as Yusuff now. You weren't always this.
I know, obviously I've grown as a person, but I don't think that's played a part
Okay.
in my sex life per se.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you still got levels to unlock?
In terms of performance or in terms of things I want to try?
Both.
Yes.
Both, yeah. Performance, yeah, but I don't know. I think I don't know if I reached my peak, but where else can a nigga go?
I'm A-star, straight A's, baby.
No, but it depends because
Yeah.
in a given month, you could have A star and a C in the same month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? But will you ever give a
It's-
triple star?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? But in terms of things that you'll try, there's always things you can try.
Yeah.
Unless you've done it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't done it all. So there's still things I could try.
All right. Because I'm very curious. What else would you try? What else have you not done?
Or is it more about
Why do you like to
spontaneity
do
in
that?
different
Why do you like
places
to
and
do that?
scenery?
I'd
Sorry?
Flipping spice to the question I'm asking. Why do you keep doing that? Because it derails what I actually want. Because then I go back and ask the same question and I'm like, oh, why you hang on?
Sorry.
God damn.
I don't know. I think you got to throw some things at me.
You see.
I know what you wanted to do, so I had to do it. I had to step in for my neck.
Hmm.
You have to throw some things at me. I don't know what I want to do. You just got to, I mean,
All right. So you said there are other levels for you to basically get to, right? Other things you want to try.
yeah. Well,
So in
I
my
did, yeah.
mind, there's a few things that you've already tried, and there are a couple things that you're like, he tried that, but might like to try that.
yeah.
Those are the questions, or
Mm.
those are the responses I'm looking for. Those
Yeah.
options. What are those options?
I'm asking you to. I'm saying
A couple things you might want to try.
I'm saying throw some things at me.
I
B.
don't.
He said, try me.
Damn.
I'm saying throw, there's
Uh,
three minds in here.
Pardon me for getting graphic.
There's three minds in here.
Anal,
Have I done anal together before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have you.
butt play for yourself.
Have I done that? No. Will I want to try that? As in getting my salad tossed, you mean?
No, you've done it already.
Touche. So no.
All right. Can we? I'm not saying can we be honest because I believe that even if I ask that, you're going to say yes. So let's just say I am the guinea pig here. I want a girl to put a finger up my bum.
Okay.
All right. How about you?
No.
How about you?
No.
How about you?
Do I want to?
Yeah.
No.
Would you? All right. You don't want to now. But would you be open
No.
to it? Wait. Why do you
saying
keep
no.
doing that?
You real nigga.
Leave that alone.
I don't know.
What's a categorical no? What's a I'm not a fan of that, but only time will tell. For me, categorical no is feces.
Of course.
Urine.
That's no.
Feces is not even sexual. That's disgusting.
It's
That's
nuts.
nasty.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys derailing. So I said I would be the guinea pig, and I said I want a girl to put a finger up my bum, right? And
Okay.
you said no, but you said maybe.
I said maybe. I just said,
Who knows, right?
who knows? Who knows what the future
Who
holds?
knows, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Go. Let's try something else. I want a girl to put.
Are you trying to play a game of I have never? You know the drinking games.
Essentially,
But you
the
asked
mature
me.
version.
You asked
We're not
me.
complaining. Carry on.
Carry on.
But do we see?
Let's carry on, bro.
Carry on.
You see, I've had to basically put on a different coat in order
No,
to
not for
basically
me.
talk to you guys.
You know I'm open.
I hear that, right? And when I initially asked about the bum
I
play,
believe these guys are not open.
I 100%,
I reckon
100%.
even if he wanted,
100%.
I believe even if Jason wanted to get his,
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't say.
All right, cool.
He wouldn't say.
So let me.
No,
again,
no,
put
I
on
would
another
say-
cape.
No, you wouldn't say. Jason.
Let
I
me
would
put
say
on
so.
another.
I would
cape.
say,
Let
but
me
I'm
put
saying
on another
no.
cape, right? Yes, if you've said no to the finger, you would say no to an implement, right? A vibrator.
Pardon?
Absolutely impossible.
All right, cool. So a finger's fine, but
Reduce
not,
it.
but not, not a phallus, right?
Absolutely impossible.
Banter.
All right, go.
Hey, you can tell I'm serious because
let me put on
the last one, I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
But this one,
100%. Let me put on another cape for you guys so that it feels more comfortable for you guys to open up. All right, so I want a girl to kind of tie me up
Okay.
and then play with me, right?
play for you how?
How?
Very important details needed.
I've been
All right, not play with my bum.
I've been tied up before.
Not play with my bum, right?
Handcuffed.
Oh, let's say play with my bum. Would you be up for it?
Hell.
Oh, okay, I said lick my bum. Would you be up with it?
Wait.
Wait. Would you be up with
It's
it?
bad.
Would you be up for it?
No.
How about you?
No, I wouldn't like women.
All right, so what?
Are you talking about a woman licking my
Yes.
bum? That's in the who knows what the future holds.
All right, and you?
I'm saying no, but life is life. But I'm saying no.
Yeah, because he's just opened up now. He's like, it's free,
He's
man. I can talk now.
he's definitely
Yeah. God damn, I hate these niggas, man.
Niggas be capping all day.
Jesus Christ.
The
I'm not
egos,
capping.
bro.
Jesus
And
Christ.
the thing is, I let my ego go.
100%.
Remy Douglas album go, yeah, and
I'm not capping.
the man themselves and caught up.
No, the thing is.
Sorry.
Sorry,
I'm just saying,
You a trailblazer.
Damn right.
Let me put on another kick.
Pollard.
Let me put on another kick. I would like
Lillard.
I would like to basically invite another couple into the bedroom.
Impossible.
But not for the man to basically play with me, but for me to be able to play with his woman and
For him to watch.
And him
for him
to
to watch.
impossible.
As in me to watch another couple have fun with my wife.
No,
Oh, the other way around. I'm having fun with
you're
his
having the
wife.
fun with this.
And
And
he's
what's-
watching.
what's-
And he's
what's
watching.
he
doing? Wait.
He's just watching.
Okay, yeah. That's a bit.
And my wife is there as well.
Don't give him the opportunity to back out.
No. You don't give me the opportunity.
Oh,
What I'm
God
saying
damn
is,
it.
yeah, because I even asked.
Hold on. What's my wife doing?
Yeah, no. Because what he asked,
is she with the other
No,
guy?
because wait,
No.
before you
No.
start.
So
You are enjoying two women.
No.
He's just
I'm
there.
with both women, he's
Not
watching.
both-
No, and-
both women.
It's
Wait.
weird. It's weird.
So it's too weird.
It's weird. Why are you just there watching us?
All right, cool. So you would do it, right?
I wouldn't do it.
How about you?
What?
How about you? How
Pardon?
about you?
Oh, you do it.
How about
If you can do it, just say it, bro.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't do it. Why is the brother there? And what is he doing? Is he knocking one off?
All right.
He's
So
definitely not coming.
initially, when you said there are more things to try out.
Yes.
Like, what else can you try out without going into the realm of absolute kink or absolute filth?
Like, okay, cool. For example, remember when Bilal was here?
Yes.
He was talking about all that rope stuff.
Yeah, but that's I
Yeah.
mentioned the tying up, and you said no.
No, he
No,
never said
I
no.
said yes.
No,
I
he
said
didn't.
yes.
No one said no.
I said
No
yes.
one said no.
So you want to be tied up?
Brent, I told you, I've been.
Oh, you're doing it again.
No, wait. Tying up is fine. But what you said is, if there's no anal play, you can tie me up. I'm okay.
So you want to be tied up?
That's not a problem. Being tied up is fine.
I've been tied up before. I told you.
Wait.
Well, not
You-
tied up.
you've been
Handcuffed.
locked.
I've been
Yeah,
handcuffed. I've been
different.
handcuffed.
He wants to be tied up.
Tied up is anything. It doesn't mean being held up in as a hog tie,
Are you
whatever.
backing up now?
No. Let me explain. You can be tied up on a bedpost. You can be tied up in one of them.
On a chair, simple chair. When you picture it, you say,
I'll picture Jason's tied up, man. You're kidding
but
me.
it doesn't go well with me. It doesn't
Yeah, the
go
visual
well
of Jason's
with me.
tied up doesn't sit well.
It doesn't sit well with me.
With a little wax play in there.
It doesn't sit well in my mind, bro. Jason's isn't that the tied up type.
I don't want to judge you, to be honest, because I want to try everything. I don't think I'll be cool with a woman putting her finger up my bum, right? I don't think any bum play for me is, I don't even want her to lick my bum. Right? That's me, right? But I think I'm open to getting tied up.
I think,
you seem to
I'm not
think-
gonna lie, I think that's child's play.
I think but what you're doing is you're talking
It depends
about
on that because when we talk about being tied up, there's levels to it.
Yeah.
Because when he said hog tie, that's what
Hog ties is when you're it's like this.
rotisserie
You're like this. You're like
with an apple in
so
your mouth.
your legs and your arms are connected there.
Oh yeah,
No. They're
That's
different. They're
hog
different.
tied.
Yeah,
That's why I said
no.
there's levels.
They're different. They're different types
Yeah.
of that particular
Yeah.
thing.
There's levels. Like if you said like BDSM,
Yeah.
BDSM play, there's levels to that too.
Would you be interested in that? Mild.
As in what? Spanking.
Entry level.
The guy.
All right, what's the entry level? Because I'm interested in about this life.
I don't know about this life, but I'm saying the entry level.
But you said you'd be interested in entry level. What do you think
entry
entry
level
level is?
is the spanking.
From Grammys to BDSM.
So you want to be
Who
spanked?
gives you this type of
No,
range?
I don't say me.
Tyler the Creator.
No, but I'm saying.
No,
What
I'm
would
not
you
saying
enjoy?
me.
What would you
because
enjoy?
I might want to try the spanking.
No, but that's minor though.
No, it's not.
If
There's
she
not every woman is available to be tied up and wants to be.
nah, but you've slapped a few girls' bum bums before, right?
yeah, but they might not want to be
Slapped
tied
the
up.
face a bit.
Yeah.
No, not the face.
What?
Like,
No.
Nah.
What's that face before?
Talk to him, please.
Nah, because
You might
I've
wanna
got big
slap the
hands.
face, bro.
I think
Oh,
I
what?
have.
A little
face.
choking.
Choking, that's
So
normal.
choking's fine, but not slapping.
Look at me, bro. I'm sorry.
I said,
Look at me, man. You see me, man.
Who the pappy?
No, the thing is, choking is normal. That's part of normal sex play.
For some.
What if you're doing a choke and a stroke? Like, what's going on?
Have you choked and thought this girl's about to pass out? So I better stop.
I haven't. No, I haven't been that
Yeah,
vigorous.
I've been that
with it,
fast. I'm like, this girl's.
Where she like on the edge
2
of the
seconds away
I
from-
don't know, on the edge of the bed.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Fam, but the thing is, they love that though.
yeah.
When the blood rushes to their head and they're being choked, you know, all the sensations at once. It's like a fucking spirit bomb. You know, Goku and that. All the sensations joined together, fam. Come on.
It's like, please don't stop.
Let's say Yamcha.
Someone told me that recently.
What?
That their head was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I was here.
Yeah.
Who was that, man?
It was just.
Scrazmy?
Oh yeah, it was.
And I was like, whoa, that's dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the head
I'm
just
on that whole conversation. Yeah,
Flying back
yeah,
off the...
yeah.
Like head off the
Like head off the bed, blood
At
rushing to
both
the
of
head.
head.
But I can imagine how that would. Imagine you're a woman.
It's like drugs.
Your blood's rushing to your head. You're getting choked, and you're aroused here. Your mind's going like your body's going crazy. There's so many sensations coming from everywhere.
It's dangerous though.
I mean,
Careful.
Yeah, it's a gateway.
and on top of that, you have an orgasm. That orgasm must be
Sadism.
intense.
Oh, do you like to be choked?
No.
How about slapped?
No.
You
I
never
don't
been
like
slapped
it. I don't like
No.
talking. Don't touch my
No,
neck.
no, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Darren's thing.
Respect.
Do you know what? I allowed it a couple of times for you to get your empowerment dominatrix bag on. But bitch, you do one
Yeah,
more time.
I don't like.
You're going to engage in some fisticuffs.
Leave my neck. Don't. Why are you slapping me? Respect me.
Oh yeah, don't slap me. I don't even like women touching my head when I'm giving them head, bro. Don't touch my fucking head, bro. Your fucking
Unhand
Get
me.
your fucking hand off my head, man. In a
All right.
bowling ball.
All
No,
right.
but when they're a bit tense, they might want to.
Nah, don't. I hate that. I don't like it. Just
I said, don't
let
Dougie
me do
fresh
what
me.
I'm doing without playing my head.
All right. Cool. So when you initially said that there was a couple more things you want to try,
Yeah.
there really isn't, is there? There really isn't.
No, there is, but we just haven't mentioned them, innit?
But there's, do you know what it is? It's just adding spice to what you might already do.
I deal in examples, to be honest.
So that's
Or like off a balcony.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you don't have to be.
Or
Yeah, you don't always have
Oh,
to be.
where you have sex.
Places.
It could be where, how,
How?
when.
Meetups. You could
Yeah,
role play. It could be.
it's not always. Oh, I want this done to me. You know what I mean,
It doesn't have to be extreme. It could be you've never done role play.
Would you try
Mile High
the
Clubs.
tantric sex?
I've done that before.
You guys are
Craziness.
you all can't have the patience. So
I've danced in that realm once.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's nuts.
yeah.
All right, talk to me.
I didn't. It was cool, but it was. I don't think we went all the way. It was more so just. I think we were away from each other, both naked, and we just had to like. It was like meditation, in
Literally.
a sense. I didn't particularly enjoy it.
So, is there any touching involved in tantric sex?
No,
That's-
no.
I've never experienced it.
Do you even know what we're talking about?
I do, but I've never experienced it. So
It's very weird that you haven't explored that. You seem to be the type of guy that they kind of look to for wisdom and exploration and stuff.
Nigga, I got Pornhub for that. I don't need Jason. What you talking about?
no, I've never explored it. Would I try it? Yeah, but I just haven't explored it.
All right. I think for me, because I'm a mental guy, like fully mental. I even think I could like get any reaction with head for me. That's for me, right?
You think you could
I don't
get any
think
reaction?
I don't think that it works for me.
Oh, you don't think it would work for you?
No, not at all. So for me, I think the whole
Why not though?
get into my mental would be the best thing, huh?
Why not?
No, because sex is extremely mental, you know.
Mental.
Like I think if you were to break up percentage-wise, I think it might be more mental than physical. It might sound weird, but
All right, so
I can understand why you say that
yeah,
because I feel like if
Is anyone cold? You see,
Not really.
I just put it on for a little while.
no,
So,
you like
yeah.
I think if you look at it to a point of like some people when they're in the act of sex, when they get overexcited,
Yeah.
it's because they're
it's
so
mental.
overwhelmed
Like-
with what's going on.
You can think yourself into a boner. You can think yourself into more arousal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's all in the mind, trust me.
All right, so during sex, it's important that there's communication going on because that will facilitate.
I think communication, you could have great sex with no communication because it's just like you guys know each other, body language,
You're in
synergy,
sync,
energy.
yeah.
Would that still be a mental thing though?
I think if you know each other well enough, or if the chemistry is right, yeah,
Yeah.
you don't always have to talk and be like,
It-
coaching each other through the sex. Like,
I think if the chemistry's well, sometimes you don't need necessarily the whole.
Yeah. I'm sure people
Need
had
dialogue, no.
great sex in here without much verbal communication. You just,
Yeah. So I'm trying to see if
with the
there's a
devil.
disconnect. with me understanding how one could be connected mentally and mentally stimulated if there's no communication, as in verbal communication. If what I'm hearing y'all saying, it's all in your head, that you are basically leading the particular charge, and you're making up whatever you want to make up, and whatever you want to make up is what's basically.
No, because remember, everything starts from your brain.
I hear
Like
that.
you're aroused because of signals sent from your brain to your penis. So that's what it's all mental. Like if you go on.
Sorry, no, I was gonna say you say the mental because some people will say that when they have sex, they have to get out of their head because if they're in their head, they're not able to enjoy sex to the level they need to have it because whatever's on their mind doesn't allow them to orgasm, doesn't allow them to take you have to be. Yeah, it's very much.
Have you had times when you're having sex and you're thinking of all sorts, bro? You're thinking, why am I thinking all this shit, bro?
Yeah, it's like,
thinking
I
of
don't
bare
even
stuff.
I need to lock in and zone in, bro. What's going
I'm
on?
thinking, I'm having sex and there's a million things running through my mind right now.
Yeah, so this is my bad.
I forgot to send that email.
I'm not communicating well. My fault. So let me try to shift it a bit. So when I spoke about the mental aspect of it, I'm speaking from me taking on whatever she's communicating to me, and that is what is permeating my thoughts and forming my brain to now.
So when you talk
give
about
me a
communication, is it strictly verbal?
This is what I'm saying.
Oh, no,
So-
because it doesn't necessarily have to be at all.
So I guess when you did tantric sex, there was no talking at all. You'll just stare at each other.
Correct.
Yeah.
And whatever was in your head is what you all decided to manifest in your physical form,
Yeah, I
right?
guess, yeah.
So that is fully reliant on you. It has nothing to do with her. She just has to sit there.
All right, let me give you an example. Have you ever, this is a question to you two, been having sex with a girl and you haven't particularly been enjoying it, so you thought of another girl and that's helped you become more aroused and it's helped you enjoy it more. That's mental because you're physically with someone else, but you're thinking of another girl.
Marcus, stop.
No, I'm asking, has that ever happened to you before?
Oh.
Yes.
It's happened to me before.
Yes.
It's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
You're not,
Yeah, so that's proof that it's mental because you're imagining
again,
somebody else.
you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying it isn't mental. I am
Okay.
saying I'm a mental guy,
Okay.
right? But when I say mental, I'm talking about how she's communicating to me to affect my mental.
Yeah,
Do you understand? I'm
Yeah.
not disputing that it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
I 100% believe it is.
yeah.
But for me, let's just say hypothetically I'm having sex with a girl. If she's talking to me
Yeah.
and saying the right things, it could be pure filth
Yeah, of course.
at a particular time.
But certain words, they take me. I'm like, big man, don't say that again.
But this is it. This is it. Because you're like, if you want me to come, then continue saying it.
Yeah, there's certain cue words that if you say it,
Pineapple.
it's gonna the arousal's gonna shoot up. So
All right, I need some words. What are the words for you? What are your spots? mate?
nah, I can't give out. That's
It's too much information. I'll clap it out.
That's personal.
Nah,
I'll clap it out.
That's too much.
Why? I don't understand how it's.
much.
So I almost had you. You're sick, Brent.
Can't be giving all the secrets, man. Come on.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
But isn't it different for every single girl?
But I even facial
So you can tell me about the
I was
past,
just
no?
about to say, literally.
Because it's different from each person. Because once you have the connection, it hits differently when it is that she says certain things, right?
Ask these two niggas.
Like if have you all ever basically had a little dance with a powerful woman? Like let's say she's a CEO of a company or whatever, in a prominent role. She's a big woman. Or haven't you all been dipping in those
yes.
type of waters?
Not in that, but
Yes.
women.
All right,
doing-
isn't it different then? Because they exacted. I remember you telling me a story where she took it from you.
I was used.
Yeah. But what did she need from you?
Him.
I don't know. She just needed me, innit?
And y'all didn't talk. She just
What?
needed that physical.
What, afterwards?
Oh, so you trying to? I don't. Are you
No,
during?
we spoke prior.
During.
Are you talking like during? She needs you to either
Certain.
take control
Yeah.
and dominate.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
she
She feels like a woman.
She's normally used to
That
being
sounds
in,
weird, but you know what I'm saying.
No,
exactly.
she's,
No,
she,
I hear that.
no, I don't understand what you're saying. So you're saying that in certain, like if you're, having relations with a powerful woman,
Yeah.
she's used to being the dominant person. So in her sexual life, she will want to be dominated to feel like, you
Like
know,
society's idea of a woman.
Okay.
submissive and
Do you know what? The women that I've had sex with, right, that
a
are
patriarchal portrait, by the way. Just
that are doing extremely well, I've noticed the sex kind of, it reflects in their sex.
talk to me.
So, for example, I don't even want to bait out any particular careers, but
Koreans?
careers.
Oh, okay.
You joke.
Sorry.
Also cool. So it's like, I found that there's one in particular that I'm thinking of where she knew her body. She knew her triggers. She knew what she needed from me.
Yeah.
And she had no problem
Yeah. Telling you this is what it
telling
was.
me
Yeah.
or switching up a position that she knew that this is going to get me off quicker.
Yeah.
This is going to do. So I can see the expertise that she has in her career, transpire into the
Project
bedroom.
management and that thing.
You're sick. Something like that. But yeah.
All right.
So you can kind of tell who knows their body, who's comfortable with their body, who necessarily knows what they need, how they need it, and in the manner that they actually need it. It's very apparent.
Do you think women like that are more transactional from a point of view where if I'm going to be spending my time doing this, I need to basically get what I need from it. So no dilly-dallying around male fragility.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe so.
100%. Yeah.
I believe so. Especially if this is not going to be a regular thing.
Would you prefer that than anything else? Tell me what you want.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. It depends on if I was in a situation where I knew she just wanted what's that term? Boom bam, thank you, ma'am. Then it's what it is, isn't it? I don't care. I'm not like, can we talk? Like, this is what you want, isn't it? So,
The first time that happened to me, the only time that happened to me,
It was plural.
the only time that happened to me, I was taken aback because it's never like I felt like raw.
You've been used
Yeah, literally.
for like
I was a fix. I scratched
pussy
it.
boy, no, man.
So I
Marcus
was
in,
like, raw,
Boomerang.
okay, because and it happened to be the lady that was flying high in her career. So
We
like
fly high.
it felt
No
literally like a molly thing.
This.
It was just security. It felt like, okay, I'm on top of my life. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. If I want Syd on a Friday, I'm gonna have him. Don't overstay your welcome. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was like, it's kind of different. I don't know how I feel. Do you know what I'm saying?
Can you get used to that?
Nah, no, there's nothing wrong with it.
Depends. I think that depends on where you are in your life. Because
That's an insult to you, by the way, Syd. He didn't mean it, but
no, I'm insult to you.
Depends where you are in your life. And you're not, you're in a place. You're definitely in a
No,
place.
in terms of like,
Joke.
it says where the man is in his life. Because if he's enjoying, he just wants to, explore. That's fine. Because it kind of works out. Okay, she only wants me on Friday. Okay, Friday I know I've got something regular. But if you're looking for more and you've come to a point of your life, you know what? I'd like some sort of companionship, etc. That's not going to work for you.
I'm not gonna lie, no woman can be like,
Summon you
I can't be summoned.
on a
Sorry.
Friday.
A jury service.
I'm not being summoned. Like,
No,
Ever?
you think,
ever?
the first time, because I don't know, I'm being summoned the first time, but then I see the pattern of behavior.
Okay.
yeah.
And I'm like, right, this woman is summoning me. Nah.
But I think that speaks to who you are as a person.
And the thing
Yeah.
is, that's because this person I'm thinking of, yeah. If you ever try to
Reverse it.
initiate it and try it, you get shut down.
So it's like,
shut
basically,
down.
we're only doing it on my
My
terms.
On my
terms.
terms. That's the thing. It was on
Impossible.
her
That's-
terms thing, and I clocked
Impossible.
it. I
So
felt,
doesn't that endear you to take on this challenge to
No.
switch it? Oh my goodness.
No.
This-
that's the thing.
Nah.
It's
they
like
are different, man.
some people will celebrate like,
Challenge?
Yeah. So
come.
it starts off with
I'm not here to save anyone, bruv. And if this is
saving.
What, no, I'm talking about her. You're saying change her dance.
100% remove yourself from that summoning list.
That's what I'm saying.
And then when she summons you
and be
again,
a permanent fixture,
no.
or just have
no,
the
what I'm saying
bullshit,
is-
transfer
no.
the energy.
This is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
no, I mean, okay. I thought you meant trying to change her from summoning you to maybe wanting you.
Yeah, 100%.
Nah.
Yeah, but that means you're in there
Yeah.
playing games, man.
100%. She's playing games. What are you talking
She's
about?
playing games, but
Playing.
the point is, you could change her, but change that But depends where you. Again, it's like your ego may not even
But
want
do you
that.
care enough to be doing this dance though?
This is what I'm saying. For me, if you've now seen me,
You're sick.
you've identified me as a summoned guy.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
okay.
No, so what I'm saying is,
The drawer.
me saying no to the summons isn't me trying to play games. Let me say no so she wants me. I'm saying no because
No, I
I'm
hear
not
that.
no little
I
man.
hear
You
that
can't summon me.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm not
You're
coming.
saying that you're not open for a transaction where if you wanted a chick when you wanted her and you basically summoned her, you would want that, right?
No, I don't summon people. I treat people like human beings.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on how you view it. When you hit the chick,
The thing
up,
is, when you say summons, you mean when there's no
I mean,
sex.
you title it that, to be honest.
Yeah, because I think it's an appropriate word, bruv.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool. When she speaks to you, is there any type of like warm dialogue, or is it just straight to the point? Like, are you free on Friday?
Yeah.
Like, is it like, hi, how are you? Is there any type of dialogue with you and this girl, or no?
Okay.
Okay.
That's the thing.
So if it's a straight up, Syd, are you free on Friday? Maybe, okay, cool. How's 6 o'clock? Okay, cool. I'll see you then. Is it that the type of conversation you have?
No, it was never like that. So normal conversation, talk about anything, literally anything.
Oh, so you two were cool essentially.
Yeah, we were cool, but it was like, it was very infrequent, and it was always. The funniest thing is because after I clocked it the first time, listen, after
She's a busy woman, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of coincided with the times that she was free. So she hit him up, right? I'm ready now.
Yeah.
And to him, because his schedule's different,
Yeah.
he felt as though, when I want to do it now, she's not available. Because she's busy.
I know, but that's the problem because I've had times before where me and a girl, we both know what it is. It's just sex, right? We don't have much conversations in between sex. It's just when are you free? When she hollers at me
Yeah.
and vice versa, we both know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's both ways.
Yeah.
If I holler at her, it's a yes,
Yeah.
not no. So
Yeah,
it's
but have you ever hollered at her and she's been unavailable because she's busy?
yeah, and I've been busy too.
But precisely.
Yeah,
and this is-
but his scenario is different because his scenario is whenever he hollers at her, it's a no.
Yeah.
But whenever she hollers at
Because he
him,
tried to hit nigga.
I'm just telling you what I'm hearing, big man. Young Sen.
Hey, it might have been him.
It might have been him.
So after the first time, I was like, okay. And then maybe it was probably like what you doing, blah, 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 blah. And it was like, I got the program. I took it for where it was early. But the thing about it is what I'm low-key comfortable with this because I didn't want anything anyway.
Yeah.
That's the
thing. No,
Yeah.
if you're fine with it,
Yeah.
cool. What I was saying was, I thought it was like you felt disgruntled because whenever you hollered at her, she would never be available. But whenever she hollered at you, she expected you to be there. That's kind of what I felt it was like.
Not expect, because that's the thing. Literally, it was a situation of we are straight good. We're friends.
Yeah,
But obviously, we met on I took her number on a
yeah,
non-platonic thing.
yeah. Move to back.
Yeah. So what's it called? We spoke, got on like a house on fire, and the first time it happened, cool, it was what it was. But then I got the message early that you probably, I don't normally bump into girls who are just having fun. So when I processed that early, I kind of played my role on I'll take the sex. And nothing will, I'm not, do you know what it is? But that one, it was kind of on her terms because I kind of, after one time trying to say, what are you up to this weekend? I'm busy, blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what? I've enjoyed. I'm doing what I'm doing with another person or talking to somebody else. If you want to rent this dick on Saturday, I don't mind, sort of thing. But it was just a different shift because I wasn't used to girls operating like this at all.
I heard that.
Rent a dick.
That guy. /.
Question master. Are you finished?
Call me.
I think your face says enough, to be honest. I didn't want to probe anymore.
No, I'm cool, man.
I thought you were
Call
laughing
me.
at what he was saying.
No,
You
no,
found it funny.
no. I'm
You're just laughing. You're just a laughy guy, yeah.
I'm all
You feel
ears.
happy.
I'm all
You're
ears,
happy.
Brent. I'm all ears. Whatever you got to say, I'm here.
Oh, man. I mean, I appreciate when a woman is straight up with her intentions
Yeah,
because that's what they want from us, no?
yeah. Well,
Pretty lies.
Yes or no?
They don't want us to basically be.
They do, but some women
want to be like.
want you to lie to you because
the pretty lies. That's what
they
want.
Explain that.
They want you to dress up this dance. Like sometimes women know what it is, but they don't want you to tell them verbatim what it is. Like
because it feels a bit
sugarcoat
It's
it.
always funny when we're told to read the room.
Yeah, like
I find it hilarious.
pretend like I've had convos with girls before where they've been like, yeah, like I just want to have sex with him, but I don't want it to be said or be apparent. Like at least take me out and make me believe it's something that more than it is. I've heard girls say that to me.
Nicely.
Serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's nice to maybe go out to eat with you,
Yeah.
and then it feels like a proper, well, it is a proper date. You go out to eat, and then you go back to do whatever. It's because it feels like, okay, cool. Well, we did go out to eat that time, so it qualifies it.
That's what I'm saying. They almost feel like dates justify the sex, and without the dates, they may be moving a bit loose, or
Yeah,
if their girls find out, they might look a certain way. But if there's dates involved, at least, like for example, there's one particular girl one time. She wanted to have sex with me, but she kept insisting that we have to go out first.
drinks.
But we spoke about it. It was an open conversation. Like, yeah, you still have sex with you, but I'm not gonna lie. If we don't go on one date first, it's not happening. So I'm like, I'm perplexed now because you're just making it seem like, yeah, all you want is okay, cool. If I take you out, I'll hit. It's like, but why do you care about the date so much? Like, because she just
So I can
it's
tell my
qualifier.
friends- so I
It's a
can tell my
qualifier.
friends-
Like,
Yeah, it's a qualifier.
I can't just have sex with you without a date.
But
I'm
in
like,
some
but you
cases,
want
there
to
is
though,
qualifiers.
but you're just doing this whole, I don't know what to call it. It's dance because to you can't hit this without at least one date. Like to
young
me,
mojito
I
and
think that's air.
Yeah, the thing is, I think in some cases there are different qualifiers.
Yeah. So you're saying
every
that
person has different
Yeah.
qualifiers, and depending on who you are to them, you may require more qualifiers.
yeah, I'm sure if I was someone else, maybe it wasn't a qualifier. But for me, I needed that qualifier for her. It
Yeah,
had to be at least one date.
Mm.
And I'm not gonna lie, I would have taken her on a date, but the way she was so like insistent on it, and she wasn't even doing it in like a endearing way.
yeah,
It was a
subtle.
very annoying,
yeah. When do we got
entitled way,
Yeah.
and it was very jarring. So I was like, "You're turning me off with this." Like we would have naturally went out. I'll be honest with you, but the way you're coming at me about this date, it's a turn off. So I'm gonna leave it here.
You think that happens a lot in general? Like if there is that whole, you have to take me out, not in terms of leading to sex, but if you kind of enforce.
Bruv, that's a girl should never say to a guy, "You have to take me out." That's a turn off. You have to take me out. Like that's turn off 101 to me.
I had a similar situation. A girl said, "I have to drop you home. You have to drop me home."
Don't ever tell me what I have to do, bruv.
Bro,
Crazy.
It was a rattler.
I don't even know you that well, but I have to.
I think that happens quite often in society where men will feel like, if you tell me I have to do something, I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
But if you allow me room to move her, I probably want to do it anyway.
yeah, and I think that might sound childish, but listen, if you tell me I have to do something, I'm automatically not going to want to do it now.
Question. Does it matter what comes before? Sorry, what comes after the you have to? Because if she said, you have to F me tonight.
That's different.
I know, but it's different. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You said that once it is a girl tells you.
You have to.
So if it is you hear something you don't like, that's when it is you're like, oh. That's when she basically pokes at what she perceives a man's supposed to do. That's when it is you get triggered.
No, I think because sometimes even if it goes, like if you had it goes, I know you want to like with me, like and you're like, well, don't be so sure. Like it's almost like a dance.
Yeah, that as well. But what he's saying is true. Yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes. If taking you out was my intention all along, but now you're coming at me telling me you've got to take me out, that's a turn off. Because now, to me, you're coming across entitled, like you're just making it. Some things are nicer when it just happen naturally.
As
Now it's
Gloria
like
says, it should just flow.
Yeah, now it's a thing now. Now, am I taking you out because you asked me or because I wanted to? Because you've ruined it now with the whole with asking me. I mean,
So what you were saying before is that certain women, to make the whole act of having sex with you less nasty, they basically insist that you do the little song and dance first. They're gonna have sex with you, but they want it to be less dirty.
no, but it's happened before. Yes,
yes,
It's happened before.
it's a qualifier.
it's happened before.
You have to qualify for the World Cup.
But I believe for me anyway. It's a
Some people
it's
are
a
hosts.
minority at the time. It's not majority thing at all.
No, I don't think. Yeah,
It's a small percentage. Small percentage.
All right, and y'all don't see paying for a meal the same as you pay for a woman to have sex, right? For example, you know how some people say, yeah, you have to pay for sex. You always pay for sex. It's in the drinks, it's in the date, it's in this, that, and X, right?
Yeah.
Do you see it like that?
I don't.
No.
I don't, because I don't see it as I'm having sex with you. You're having sex with me too. I see it as a mutual thing. I don't think
paying is actually me going somewhere, giving my hard-earned money, and she's at her job.
Yeah,
She doesn't want any parts of me.
But this is her job, so she's taking the money.
Yeah,
that's different from
like that's how I see paying for sex. She doesn't want any parts of me. She's on here on a rate.
You want me, I want you. I don't see that me paying for a date is me paying you to have sex. I don't see that way.
Because it's a two-way thing. You're the time, company, etc.
So that's why when she says you have to take me out before you have sex.
It makes it sound transactional.
Okay.
Escort service.
You know what I mean? It makes her seem like she's
an
escort, a working girl.
This is what I'm saying.
Like she's put a price on it now.
Yeah. So you have to take me to Nobu before
one day at least.
But this is why I asked the question.
Are you a working girl?
This is why I asked the question, because when you look at it like that, if you feel as though you've been forced to basically pay because in the end it's the sex that you want, it's like paying for sex because you don't want to be there. You don't want to have to take out a meal. She's said it's contingent on us.
No. Sometimes you do want to go out. Some company, a good time, the vibe and that.
Never mind.
No, what I'm saying is both scenarios can exist.
Yeah, they both be
There's
true.
scenarios where you don't want to take a girl out. You want to get straight to the business. There's somewhere you actually want to go out, vibe with her, chat to her because you like her. She's cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
both
exist.
Never mind.
Why you say never mind? Like both things can exist. Never mind.
You're trying to word it in a particular way.
No, I'm not even bothering to explain.
No, go on, explain.
No, there's no point.
There is a point.
Why? You want to actually understand?
Yes, please.
Yes. None of you all understand what I was saying.
Would like you to
run it back to me.
Initially, I had asked you if it was a whole ego thing. When she posed this particular statement, you need to take me out if it is we're going to have sex, right? And if it is that she says that to you, you'll feel a certain way. Because don't look to force me to do something. I would have done it, but now it feels weird, right? So in that scenario, you're not taking the girl out. Now, I asked a separate question. If you pay for drinks and meal and you have sex with a girl, do you see it as paying the girl for sex?
No.
Right? And you said, no, I don't see it as that. I gave you a just reason. Cool. But then you said that if you don't want to go out and she's saying, we're only having sex if you take me out. If you end up going out with that girl, you know full well you don't want to be there, but you're only doing it because there's sex at the end of the day. Isn't that just as transactional as paying the girl for sex?
I hear what you're saying. And I feel if a girl ever says that to you, she's automatically cheapened herself. You put yourself on the market. So that would actually put me off. Like, I will have less respect for you than if we even had a one night stand. You've basically told me this cocktail, this calamari can get you the box. It's stupid to me.
And these aren't the girls we want anyway.
Yeah. The thing is, I think that's so common now. People let people know their standard of what
but the thing is,
attainable.
There's a way to say things, innit? Like have some tact, have some decorum, have some class about it. Like there's a way to let a guy know what it is without ruining the whole vibe of the situation. You know what I mean?
And I hear what you're saying, and that's why I asked the question first, because you can see through the little politically correct
nooks and panties
pitch
from
the woman.
It can still be a turn off though.
No, I hear that.
This is a part of your character now.
I hear that. But if she says it in a particular way, and you know full well, at the end of the night, you're getting it anyway.
Yeah.
Is it not really?
No, so there's a way she can say it with some gist, with some banter, with some tact that it might not land badly, of course.
You gotta wind me
But then
back,
there's some,
baby.
then there's some who say it like annoyingly and abrasively. It's like fuck off.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Cool. I mean, I don't like when it's framed in that way anyway. As in, the man is just paying forward for a sexual encounter with a date and this, that, next. I wanted to eat too.
Mm.
Yeah, I want my belly full before I do a little.
Girl, at least take me out at least once first, Jesse.
Okay. So, okay, let's do this thing that women love to tell us to do when they say, think about if it's your niece or your daughter.
Mm.
Jokers.
Sorry,
Also-
they do that when you're talking about sex?
Yes, of course. Anything male related where you don't champion the woman's idea, they ask you to think of kinfolk, but that's a whole
Listen,
story.
I'll give a different answer for my daughter. But fine.
So I was like,
I don't care.
I don't care. Trust.
Okay.
So if your daughter came to you for advice and said, Daddy, I'm speaking to Jamal or Femi, Akwezi, whoever, and she says, I really like him, but he hasn't offered to take me out. He's asked me to come over as the first time meeting. What advice would you give your daughter?
She's how old?
18-year-old.
So you ain't getting nowhere. You're getting your room hitting the books.
Okay, let's say 21.
Have you got your masters yet?
No,
No,
Graduate,
honestly speaking, I'll ask her for, in all jokes aside, like, what are her intentions with the guy? Like, what are your intentions with him? Do you like him? How did you meet him? I'll just find out what's the dynamic between them, innit? Like, do you know what he wants from you? Boom, boom, boom. And just figure out where she's at with him, what's going on. And then maybe ask her to bring him around to the house and let me meet him. And let me pick his brain and find out what's going on. Because for her to come to ask me means that she likes him, she feels for him. So let me now, if she's comfortable enough to bring the situation to me, bring him to the house. Let me just chop up with this young man and see what I want.
In the kitchen and that.
Yeah.
Literally. Because obviously a lot of girls will be like, some girls are afraid to lose something that they like by not agreeing to what that they know that person wants. So she might be scared to say, I don't want to come over. I don't feel comfortable, blah, 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 blah.
If a guy likes you, that's not going to be a bother. That's not going to bother him. I don't think, anyway.
I hear you.
If a guy likes you saying you're not comfortable on this occasion to come over, it's fine.
That should be normal.
That's normal.
That should be a normal conversation. If I don't feel like women should put themselves in a situation.
That's fine. And then obviously ask her, like, why? I'm sure you've been in a situation before where you've wanted the girl to come to your yard as a grown up and she said no. And you might have asked her why. Oh, because I'm not comfortable coming to your house first because we haven't been on a date yet or we haven't, you know what I mean? You just talk about it. Like, cool. I get it. Like, you're a stranger. Like, there's been times before where I've met a girl and we hadn't even really got to know each other and I've invited her around. And she hasn't come because she feels like, I don't know you that well yet, you used to come around.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
It's a trust thing.
Yeah.
And comfortability. So
And I don't take it as an insult. Thinking, but I feel like we had a good connection.
yeah.
You don't really know me. Fair enough. You know each other for a couple of weeks. The convo's going great. Cool. It doesn't mean that you feel comfortable enough to come to my house.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
I think more people should be open to have those conversations.
And I don't take it in a bad way.
And guys shouldn't take it as a bad way.
Mm.
Basically.
Games master.
Yeah, I think with my daughter or daughters, I'll ask for her to bring the guy over.
Yeah.
I don't think I would basically look to give him what is that whole Will Smith and
Mike Lawrence.
yeah.
How old are you, boy? 6'11". 6'11", huh?
Yeah,
Play for the Knicks?
I think personally, if you was
The Bobcats.
when you have daughters and you're blessed with daughters, the way that you question will rattle his mind if he's not sharp enough.
Bruv.
That guy might be rattled. But it's a good thing though, because then you might be able to work him out, understand where his head's at. And then he might, I gotta go.
Yeah, I reckon that I can rear my children in a manner in which if I wasn't around,
They'd ask questions anyway.
I would trust her. And I would know if I could trust her enough to basically be wise in that sense. If I know that she can't be trusted, I'll definitely bring the guy over and then say, all right, the reason why I've done this is because I can't trust you, babes.
I don't trust your decision making.
Is it more so not trusting her or
I'll tell her.
not trusting men?
No, her.
No, because I think what he's saying is
Because
sometimes,
men are always going to be men.
but it's just trusting your daughter's decision making. Because sometimes, like you'd want to be able to, if you're raising a daughter,
Yeah.
you'd want to think,
You know what? That's a rattler, you know.
But that's the
for your
thing.
daughter to bring home someone you're thinking, this is the guy you've chosen. Like, have you got no sense? Like, how have I raised you? This is the person that you're. Come on. I'll be rattled.
The thing is, I can imagine you saying that. Can you come to the kitchen, please?
Like, this is the guy you bring home. This is what you're attracted to. This ruffian.
This ruffian.
With his jeans hanging by his ankles.
Right. So if she brought home a hood rat
Yeah.
or a hoodlum,
Yeah.
that's when it is. You'd be like, what the hell did I teach you?
Bro,
The
she
thing
could
is,
bring
I
home
have-
Carlton
me-
Banks. I'm like,
me,
couldn't
I-
get you a cool nigga. What you-
The thing is,
Oh, wait, serious?
Bro,
Serious?
you bring home the ragamuffin or Carlton Banks. I'm shouting
Serious?
at you.
Those two extreme views.
Bro.
I react the same way.
now the thing is,
You in a-
No, but what?
You on a mind?
Wait,
You cool with it?
you act badly if she brought home like a
Bring
like a
home one of them
smart nerd.
L7 square niggas. I'm putting you out.
You're bad.
Bro, okay, good prospects, but come on, man.
now,
He
the
ain't
thing
cool.
is, I'd actually.
I said he ain't cool.
Even
You know?
Bring home Will Smith, not Carlton.
What's
Okay,
that-
don't bring home Will Smith.
Yeah,
Either
exactly.
one, I think I'd like to ask. I'd like to have a conversation with them because I want. I mentally, I first I'm like, bro, this guy. Then I'd talk to him. Then I might see something in like when he talks.
Yeah.
Like he might just be a scruff on the outside, but he might actually have something to him. But if I'm talking to him, I'm like,
Yeah, though.
This
It's
man
all
is
about
simple.
the dialogue because
What?
you can look like a ruffian but be intellectual.
like
But if
I
you
think,
speak like an idiot, then you're an idiot.
yeah, I think that would rattle me. If she starts, this is a guy. He starts speaking to me like, hold on one sec.
It's like all the movies. But daddy, I love him. But daddy, I love him.
That's bad, you.
You know,
No, honestly, you say, what do you
even
see
if
in
you
this
think
guy?
about like, as well, I got a sister, you got a sister.
Yeah.
Like my sister's boyfriends, I've never looked at any of them and thought, nah, where's your
You
Nah,
letting down the
so.
family date, you
Nah,
know?
but like what's going on? Why
Who is this idiot, bro?
that I've never thought that. Because I think we're interacting with my sister from young.
Yeah.
We always had a close relationship so that I kind of bring her in on things and kind of give her so she doesn't.
Have
so
you thought, he ain't the most handsome guy, but okay, something to. Oh,
That doesn't matter.
No,
No, it matters.
I've seen guys before when I'm like, I've questioned the. I remember one time Alima went on a date and she does things like the Islamic way in it. So I went with her on this particular date.
Mm.
So I was like,
Imam.
Mahram.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, you said imam, you know.
Sorry, wrong one.
That was cool.
Apologies.
So she was with the guy. Just say they were over there, and I was like on a table, maybe 2 tables behind them in it. And I remember looking at him thinking, this guy ain't the one.
This
I
ain't
just
it.
knew. By the way he looked, I thought this ain't the thing.
By the way, you-
This ain't it. This ain't it. I was
This ain't it.
surprised. I was surprised I was like, she's just entertaining this guy. I
This
could tell.
buster.
I didn't speak to him just from his appearance. I thought this is not
This
the
ain't
guy
it.
for her, and I was right to be fair.
That's so interesting. I think one guy, like, I met him and he's talking to me and he was trying, like, you know, when someone's trying to appease you,
Yeah,
and I'm looking straight through him thinking, well, you don't need to try and appease me, you know, because I can see through
Yeah.
whatever. It wasn't like he was a bad person, but I was like, in my head, I was like, you're not really ready to date my sister
yeah.
because I could see little bits of like insecurity in him
Mm.
that I was like, if you're dating my sister,
Mm.
that's gonna rattle you.
So
Mm.
you all don't have sisters where you're like, whatever man gets a good luck for you.
No, not at all.
No.
You guys are lucky, man.
My sisters are
No.
all like sound level-headed people.
Lucky,
Yeah.
lucky.
I think my sister's.
Why do you have sisters like that?
I have one sister. I have 2 sisters, but I have one.
I know. Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck, sir.
Why?
She's a
like-
handful.
Is her temperament quite high?
Listen, you met the co-host? You met the co-thrust? It's crazy.
Yeah. I pray that she finds
Oh, was it?
him. Yeah.
Handful, boy.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm.
How old is
my
that one,
sister-
if you don't mind me asking?
She's older than me.
Awesome.
Yeah. There's no inquisition. There's no brotherly leaning down and making sure he knows what's what. No. You sure, brother?
You want her? When y'all getting married tonight? You sure?
Yeah. She's right, mate.
How can you side with her, bro?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's funny.
That's
Yeah.
so interesting. I'm not gonna lie. it's
But I'm
interesting.
praying that she finds happiness.
But do you have any of that like with your like women friends? Like
Who women that I'm like,
you're cool.
I'm hoping that they find someone.
Yeah, hold up. But you know, like, have you ever, like listened to like
Don't say what I think you're going to say.
women's stories?
No, I think you're going to say something like, I know why you're single.
No,
Okay,
I wasn't gonna be that one.
Oh no,
Like-
I've had that before,
I've had that before.
and
but
I've told the girl because she asked me.
Okay.
I'm not talking about like if you're like I remember I was saying in the group where I said like men's you've heard your a girlfriend's story like one of your friends of when she's gone on a date and you're like, bro, this is the guys that you're like. You knew, like, you always had to tell her, but you knew you shouldn't date him from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, when I saw like, my friend, like the guy tried to kiss her twice on the date.
I know. Remember he asked her, innit?
No, that's
what you told me about. Sorry, where the guy asked her.
That's when the man was paying pool. That's what my
Oh
friend.
yeah, the pool one. Is that something you can talk about?
I don't want to talk about that one.
Okay, cool.
I was basically one of my friends. My friends went on a date. One of my friends went on a date, and she went on a date. She's like, the guy's okay, but he tried to kiss her twice. Like, but in my head, when she was telling me the story, I was like, so wait, on the same date he tried to kiss you twice, and you rejected
Matrix.
You rejected him twice. She said, how did he not read the room? But then we started talking about him. I was like, you didn't want to go on this date. Why did you? I just thought it was something to do. I said, stop doing this.
My goddamn time.
That is a madness.
Something to do.
No, girls do that.
I told a friend to stop doing
Girls
that.
do that. Girls go out for free food. Then when
I don't
they're
think
hungry,
you know, like someone's like, let me try something new.
bruv,
It's like, you don't like him.
girls legit will go on a
It's
date
madness. And
because
then
they
they'll
want to eat. They want to go to watch a movie. He's gonna pay.
Shit to
Come
do.
on, bro.
mate,
Shit to do, innit?
And they can tell you, they will get onto guys. You guys need to stop going out with girls you don't like. I have a friend, and she was telling me about the date that she went on. I said, "How was the sexual chemistry? Did he go in for a kiss at the end of the night?" And she's, "Nah, I wasn't gonna kiss him." I was like, "Why?" It's like, it's just not there. I said, "Did you know this before you left your house?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Yeah."
She went anyway.
I said, "So were you stepping out with him for?" He's cool. He makes me laugh. Like we have a good time. Like
Listen, girls can be at home thinking, "I want to do this." Yo, are you free? Let's go out.
But you should go on a date because you find some sort of interest in this guy.
It's always the case.
Because it's a
But
way.
Well, if you're willing to find it, that's different.
You're
She flat out knew
She
it's
knew from
not
the
a
beginning.
that thing. So why are you stepping out your house?
Yeah.
Wait, so she likes his company. Yeah?
Precisely.
No. This is the scenario you're telling me. She likes his company, and his intent was to pursue something, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But she likes his company.
And she was fully cognizant of that. It's
Users and abusers.
If he's okay with that, then
No, but I think he's probably still shooting.
No, he's not okay with that.
He's not okay with that.
Why would he be okay with that?
What will happen?
there are some. You've never met a guy who can think they can wear a girl down.
No, I hear that. But what's gonna happen in that scenario, more or less, is he's still gonna be cool with her, and maybe in the friends gonna be her friend, and then he's gonna be listening to her dates, her actual dates,
Knock it off.
and then eventually he might confess, "No, but why you take me seriously?"
All right. So
Nigga,
how,
move on.
do you guys ever use a girl who you know full well likes you, but she gets a discount in a shop that you use, so you basically use her for the discount?
No.
Nah.
I plead the fifth.
Never happened. Never happened.
What's up?
Ever.
Nah, to be honest,
Nah, I
I
don't
see
use
women as human beings, man. I don't want anyone
use
around me that I don't really
No.
interact with.
As in, you know she likes you, right? And she works in this shop,
Yeah.
JD Sports or whatever.
No, but I'll still have a
Full
fun.
locker.
But if I know her, I would have asked her if she didn't like me anyway. If regardless of her liking me, I would have asked her if I know she works there.
No, but this is a specific. I keep saying Pacific because you've
that's
got
how
it in my
it's supposed to
stupid head.
Yeah.
Specific scenario
Yeah.
where you know she likes you
Okay, cool.
and you know she can get you a discount.
Yeah.
So you are just make sure that you're nice and sweet when you talk to her and ask her for the discount, knowing full well that she likes you.
I'm sure it's happened to me before.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But how I see it is the same as
But
how
what
I
I'm
see
saying
it.
is, I wouldn't do it continuously.
Yeah, I think
When you need your kicks.
Nah, I'll feel bad for only hollering when I want discount.
If that's the only place you can get Jordans,
Nah, I wouldn't. Imagine that. Imagine you don't speak to this girl only when you want discount.
I didn't say you didn't speak
I
to her.
have shame.
I
I have shame. I can't just holler at you whenever I want discount. No, I can't do it.
No, but you talk to her normal anyway.
Oh, no, if you spoke all the time,
This
no.
girl talks to this
No,
guy.
if you spoke all the time, that's
the thing is
different.
that scenario is different because he wants her on romantic levels. He is now
So there's this girl.
but he's now only around just to be her chaperone for dinner.
And I think it's wrong if
Chaperone.
if a girl likes you and you don't like her back and you just continuously use her for something knowing that she's not going to get anything from you, I think that's wrong. So I'll be honest, I'll probably do it the one time and that's it. I'm not going to continuously ask you for discount knowing that you like me. It's air.
Cool. I mean, I respect that
It's air.
But what that one is different
because she hasn't told him that she's not interested.
Yeah.
In him romantically.
yeah, she just likes his company. Oh, you might like, and That happens a lot. A lot of guys will be in that zone of she just likes his.
That's his fault. He's not upfront enough. He hasn't basically said, I like you. I like you. And for her to say, yeah, I don't like you. If she then lied to him and said, all right.
But the thing is, her accepting dates is
just as
he's
bad.
using as a measure of.
That's his problem.
What is this?
If he doesn't take the
It's
decision,
the
that
woman.
we say,
No, exactly. Literally, if I ask you out on a date and you oblige, I'm going to take that as you have an interest in me more than platonic.
Yeah, because not like
I would
If you
see it
accept
as
that, and then if
I
you
would-
accept that date, Brent,
Mm.
you, knowing full well that you don't, you are wrong.
No, I understand that particular scenario where, as Yusuff said, there girls who go out just to eat. No intention at all
or
of
for the
getting with the guy.
experience.
Yeah, experience it.
But if she's saying she likes his company
Insta
and
pictures.
he hasn't been
Minutes under the belt and
forward with his intentions to then get rebuffed, then that's on his problem. It's his problem.
So when she leaned back on him a couple times,
Oh, she's doing all that
yeah.
as friends?
Well,
Or is it to further or continue the meal
no,
outings?
I think the way it was portrayed to me is at the end of the night, drop off in the car. You know, the man took off his seatbelt. You try to get a little comfortable. You try to lean in and she, And I think at that moment, that woman has to tell him.
Oh, so he tried to get comfortable and she's like, yeah, you're doing this.
How many times have you lent him to get a kiss and you got air?
It's happened to me a handful of times.
What are you talking about? Why do you live this life? Are you like this as well?
Well, it's happened to me once.
It's happened to me one time in
Talk
uni.
to me about this. Why
the
did
thing
we
is,
start
you know
this
what?
earlier?
Just one?
I don't think
Only one time in my life.
I think it's, no, I'll tell you.
To me. I was fooling y'all. Those was jokes.
Happened to me one time, bro.
The one time it happened, you know what the funny thing is? It happened, and then on the way back home,
Yeah.
get a phone call. So, you make sure you come in tomorrow, like da. I was like, oh yeah, you ain't see me again. But you know what happened?
Yeah.
I left my hard drive.
Also, yeah,
I had to go back. So when I came back, I was literally like, yeah, I'm here. No, come in. No, I'm here. I'm outside. No,
Bring
I'm
it
here.
to the door.
So then when I got inside,
Yeah.
the hard drive wasn't in the hand. She's like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't want you to come back just for the hard drive.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a mistake on my part in terms of, and she just kissed me because
she had an
They don't
epiphany.
count. They don't count.
No,
I'm just saying.
that doesn't count.
That's the only time it's happened.
No,
It doesn't
it don't
count.
count because
He's
you got the
swagging
kiss.
on us right now.
This
No,
is-
it counts.
this is it.
No, because I thought I got air.
No, he got air though.
It doesn't count. That's not. You wasted time telling the story.
No,
Can I
didn't.
get a proper one from you guys, please?
You got a handful of stories, so go on.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Because mine's kind of similar to his. I got a kiss afterwards, but it wasn't the same kind of kiss. But it was confusing because this particular girl, years later, she admitted that she kind of wanted something to run back day, but the thing.
Am I the only one to be vulnerable in this
the
podcast?
stars? But I'm telling you, a
No,
story.
I'll be vulnerable.
Stars ain't
No,
lying.
it doesn't count.
But
Heath doesn't count either.
why?
Story.
No, nothing ever happened between us in the future. What I'm saying is,
You're talking about get backs, I think. He doesn't want to hear get back stories.
no,
He
but
wants to hear flat out, you got air pie.
there was no get back because it was just her admitting that, you know, back in the
Okay.
day, I did like you, but XYZ, that's why it never happened, boom, boom. But at the time, I got air. Like, we were in our room chilling, uni days. I went for the kiss. It was Matrix, Neo.
Yeah.
I even went for the second kiss thinking, nah, double Matrix, double
Get a nigga
duck
back
under.
like that.
It was air.
Yeah.
All right, I know you're not going to share a story. There's no point asking you.
No, it's happened. It's calm. There's not that much to it. You're vibing, you're chatting, elongated convos. You think, okay, now or never. And then,
So that's my question.
yeah.
Is it the fact that you read it wrong?
Or it's being a horny boy.
I think mine was me reading it wrong for sure because I was sure she was into me. I was in my head, I was positive. So to me, I read it wrong.
Mm.
But I do feel like she was giving me mixed signals.
Mm.
I think she gave me mixed signals throughout the time I've ever known her.
Mm.
And when we had the convo later on in life that in uni she did like me, but XYZ, I was like, okay, cool. Your behavior made sense
Mm.
now. But at the time, I was thinking,
Skittish.
what's that?
She was bloody skittish.
She was just moving kind of weird. But yeah, so but yeah, it's a little bit of an ego.
It's not
Ego
the ego,
blow.
but it knocks the ego.
It knocks the ego a little bit, but the thing is, me and her remained good friends even after. It didn't really affect our relationship. We were super cool still.
If my hard drive wasn't back at the house, I wouldn't have gone back. I know me.
Mm. maybe I am literally looking at you and thinking there's no way that a girl would rebuff you.
There's a particular reason though. I'll tell you off air.
Okay. All right. And you too. I wouldn't think that you would make a move because you don't strike me as a guy who would be so forward anyway.
Eager beaver.
Yeah.
With a horny to
cool, calm, relaxed. Every sign, then I'll basically make the move. When there's a move, I'm gonna rip it. So I don't expect you to say
It's a lot of it, to be honest. Like, have you only gone in for lips that you know she's onto me? Have you
why would you?
Or no, like we're just having
Whatever
open conversation. Or do you think the fact that we're here now in this setting and it's intimate, surely you're gonna lips me?
No,
you watch too much rom-coms.
I felt like we both liked each other.
Yeah.
I felt we both liked each other. I felt there was an attraction between both of us, and I just felt like, you know what, this is my chance to kind of like take it to another level, and it backfired.
Yours is understandable because, as you said, she's all over the place. She's giving you mad signals, different signals. That's fine. I don't even want to talk to you.
Wow. What? Let me try to break it down. At that specific moment, was it one of those, let's call it a rom-com moment where you're gazing and it's like, it has to happen now? Or is it, you're just having a chat and he's like,
it wasn't like, oh my God.
Gloria will call you horny.
It was more so like, you know what?
Just mid-conversation.
And this is so
I gotta go somewhere.
No, it wasn't that. It was like, it's like,
if I don't go right now, she's about to get out of this car and go to bed.
Imagine you're playing like double rope.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, cool, I gotta jump in.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Exactly that.
Yeah, what that was, yeah. But I just thought, okay, this is the moment.
Was it one of those, she was talking, he's like, I need to kiss her. I need to kiss her. She's talking to me, but...
Like, when, in your head you're thinking, when should I go in for it? Okay, now.
Shit, was it now?
But the opposite, you see, when you know a girl wants to kiss you, like, do you know when, like, sometimes, like, you might be talking to...
Yeah, when they're super up in my face.
Up in your face. Oh,
they're close, bro.
And
like,
it's easier to tell in the car setting.
Oh, they're just talking to you, and you know they're not listening to anything you're saying, and then looking at your lips, you're like, okay,
because I've had obviously I had that one, but apart from that, I've had 100% success rate. So obviously I can read the room, innit? I can read the room. That one time I didn't read it, but I can read the room.
The horny took over.
I can read the room.
Because there's this whole rhetoric of don't talk about it, don't say it, just do it.
No,
and that's where it's kind of
it's
great areas
because girls make it seem like it's not sexy to ask. Like I've asked before, and the reaction has been like, "Why are you asking? Just do it." You know what I'm trying to say?
All right, so this is it for me. All right. 3 guys in this room, and you guys are well versed in conversation with women. I believe that all 3 of you all are accomplishing a plum, right? So with this idea that there is a specific time in which you move in for this particular first kiss, I believe that all of you all could see that whilst talking to a girl. To mistake that particular rhythm and do it in a manner in which is awkward for all parties involved, I don't know how one does that. I don't understand how one does that. Only because in my head, there is no, my name is... It doesn't happen like that.
Headbutting the hell out yourself.
It doesn't happen
it's not like that.
It's a leaning in type of thing. It's a nice little fade type of thing, no?
Like, for example, like, I think mine was like, I leaned in, and as I leaned in, she leaned back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's like, oh.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, but when you leant in, it wasn't whilst is you talking about politics, was it?
No.
It's when you were talking about something
Or there might have been a pause, and then I leaned in.
Have you tried to tee yourself up? Just say a young compliment before you go for it. No, your eyes are nice, you know. You just sweep it. Nah, you've actually got a dope smile. I've never noticed it before.
Say compliment and maybe just like touch somewhere, touch your
This is
earlobe or
it.
something.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because that is nice little temperature. It's like putting
Oh yeah. That
the
happens
back
as
of your
well.
hand on a hot knob,
I think
right?
in that scenario, there was no feeler.
He didn't.
There was no feeler. I just went for it.
The horny boy.
But scenario before, obviously the feelers you put out feelers out there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because then you would know, man.
Yeah, that's why I was so baffed. I'm not gonna lie to you. When my friend told me about that story, I was rolling on the floor so much I couldn't breathe. Because I was like, what do you mean twice? So there's twice he saw you, and she's quite expressionate with her face. I was like, how did he get there? And then I said, okay, what was the rest of the date like after?
We done at the beginning of the date.
Done it like mid part of the date.
Oh no, do it at the end. Because at least if it goes bad, you just go home. If you do it in the middle of the date, they has to carry on.
But I just think he didn't. He got excited.
Horny boy.
And the rest of the date is awkward now.
100%. She sent
Yeah.
him a text after.
Yeah, it's awkward. It's awkward. It's awkward.
I said what?
She said,
Just say it again.
I just don't think this is like, you're cool, but I don't think this is going to work out.
Have you been on a date before, yeah, where neither of you hollered at each other again? And it was like a mutual, this ain't it. And then that's it. No one even said nothing the next day. That happened to me one time. I didn't holler, she didn't holler. That was it.
That was it.
No one hollered at each other. It just, like, we just knew we weren't a mesh. We weren't compatible. Didn't even bother holler.
I'm trying to think.
think
It
I
might
have
have,
once.
I'm not sure. Nah. You both go home, you might know that wasn't the greatest of dates.
Yeah.
You might
Have you ever had a
continue
date
chatting.
where you thought, nah, this ain't it, and she thought it was it, but you didn't holler, and then you see her years later?
Not even years later, like next week or something. Like, I see her somewhere. I was like, oh, yeah. For me, it wasn't conducive.
Hey, son.
It wasn't
But
conducive.
has she ever held a grudge against you?
No, you can't hold the grudge. Why? Because I'm not interested. You can't hold the grudge.
And tell me, in that scenario, how can one
understand.
see it so differently?
You just dang.
Because
but you
I think
proper
that's-
rate the
I think it's
person.
easy because remember, someone could look at you and proper rate you, be attracted to you. You could look at them and think, I don't really feel you that way.
No, I hear that. I hear it's the initial attraction.
Yeah.
But on a date,
Yeah.
because you know what, some people,
Go on. I'll answer after.
I think on a date, because you might be like, you could just be pleasant. I can go for the date and be
Yeah.
pleasant.
Yeah, she reads so much into it.
Yeah.
And she's thinking, right, this guy's a gentleman.
Yeah.
I'm just treating you like a
And you know how to
human
talk to
being.
people. Like
Yeah.
I can talk to a girl. We vibe because I can vibe with almost anyone if I try to, I want to. Doesn't mean that I'm feeling any type of attraction to you. I'm talking to you as a human being right now.
Yeah.
I'm being polite. We're cracking joke. We're bantering. You're feeling like, okay, cool. We're really building here. I'm just talking to you as a person.
Yeah. Because
And I don't feel nothing towards you at all.
I don't think I have to be any point be disrespectful if I don't find this going forward. I just feel like I'll still treat it like a human being,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's nice.
Isn't that misleading though?
No. No.
You're speaking on a point
Because
where
girls said, like,
a lot of people.
So you say treat them like
that's what I'm saying. I'm
And
going to
that's
treat
the
you badly
problem.
because I like you.
That's a massive.
Wouldn't the world be a greater place?
No, because then that means we're
So I have, to, I have to extend to you a level of cordialness.
kindness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you're a human being.
Yes.
You can't be rude to her because I don't find you attractive.
we
It's
go
not
50-50. In fact, you pay for my meal.
yeah, no,
Nah,
the thing is,
I don't believe
I
so.
think that's what's wrong with the world. If you're doing like people are so not used to someone being kind.
Yeah,
to them.
and they think that, oh,
And
because they're nice
kindness
to me,
doesn't
it
mean
must
I'm
mean
attracted
it must
to
mean he likes me. No.
Yeah, I'm just a gentleman. I'm not really trying to. Me being kind to you doesn't mean I want you. I'm just being. I've been raised in a way.
That's how. That's how random girls be telling girls that
He was on me.
I'm talking to so and so in the DMs. No, you aren't talking to me in the DMs. I'll
No,
just be
it's
nice.
just a
I'm a nice
conversation.
person. Relax.
Put up a funny meme. That's it.
And do you? Okay, I'm gonna ask you as someone from the Caribbean, raised in the Caribbean. Caribbeans are naturally courteous and like whatever. So sometimes women may think you're flirting, but I just say good morning, good evening, blah blah blah. That's you. But some women will confuse it because they're not used to interacting with men that are like that. They think, oh, he's on me. Like
Women think every guy is on them just because they're nice to them, bruv. Have you looked in the mirror, bruv? Move, man. I'm sorry.
nah, you know what?
PTSD.
But that speaks to women's ego.
PTSD.
Women have an ego that is. We speak about a lot of men's ego, but women have an ego that why wouldn't he want me? Like look at who I am. It's like, well, I don't rate you personally, but
Crumb bum.
it is what it is because I think that even speaks to how women don't really approach men because their ego is like, why would he not want me?
All right. So on
Again,
the date,
Have you looked in the mirror?
if the date isn't going the way it is that you want, for example, you fully have locked off and you're just being courteous to end this particular date, do you tell her before you leave the dinner table, or do you wait until it is you get home? Just run right through with the courteous stuff, drop her home, and then say, yeah, not feeling it.
It depends on the mood because if you're going on a date and she's still like, oh, so let's go for drinks after, then you might have to just have the conversation.
Yeah. If she makes it apparent she wants to see
How
you
would
again.
the conversation go?
I think this happened to me before actually.
Not feeling you, babe.
Where I think this is separate from another one. Like me and the girl went out. I feel like we both deciphered very quickly that we weren't compatible. but we both just went on with the date anyway because it was very. I think we both deciphered it kind of early on, and then afterwards, I think she initiated it actually. Was like, "Yusuff, I enjoyed the date. You're a nice person, but I don't feel like we're compatible. But it was nice. It was nice meeting you. Da da da." I was like, you know what? I feel the same. Boom, boom, and it was nice. It was cordial. Cool.
That's easier, man.
Yeah.
But as you said, women's egos, they can't take rejection like that.
Yeah, I don't think a lot can. It's very because they haven't got the memory muscle to even understand it. Because like a lot of them friends will always say, no, it was him. He was silly to not want to pursue you. No, you just might not be. One, you might not be a good person. Two, it's just you might not be compatible.
Compatible, we might not like the same things. No interest in common. No nothing. Nothing. We don't share nothing. Like we don't share anything, big man. Has it happened to you before when the guy comes to you about a girl that he thinks is on her, that he thinks is on him, but you've already spoken to in the past? Like you two already have a situation in the past or whatever. So you just know, nah, this is you two. It's not, but you don't want to break it to him. Like you say, okay, cool, go on, find out for yourself.
Yeah, that one's mad because sometimes women are bad. Like, why is your friend talking to me?
Fam, that's it. That's exactly it.
And it's like, no, you don't do him like that, man.
But the thing is, if you're don't talk up the things. Just tell it as it is. Don't embellish. Don't exaggerate. Don't make it seem like it's more than it is. Don't try and show off because we don't care. I don't care anyway. I don't care what the man them are doing. I don't care if she likes you, doesn't like you. Like don't try and impress anyone.
And when the girl makes it abundantly clear that if she did engage with your mate before, that it was really, really nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear this, man. That's my dog.
Just don't tell me.
No, I think
shit on him to me.
No, not shit on him, but isn't it important for her to distinguish that there was nothing there?
Yeah,
if there was something going on between you two, no?
Because it's funny because the way that the guy might have told the story is different. Because some people do like to downplay situations. The facts is, you went on 2 dates, you kissed him.
Oh, yeah. Some...
So, but the way he presents that information, you present it, we met up. But he will say, we linked. Yeah, I grabbed on, I got a little rub on the thigh, I lips to.
Yeah.
But the girl's gonna downplay that situation if she has interest.
Yeah, of course. If she likes you, she's gonna downplay it all day long, of course.
100%. But the thing is, it would work both ways. Because if a girl would say, oh yeah, I just went on a date.
Yeah,
because you don't want,
and sometimes you downplay it too because you're telling it out as it was.
Yeah,
and you're exaggerating it, making it seem like we got something. We ain't got nothing.
Like we had some connection, we had a long conversation. No, it wasn't that.
Like I remember one time, and this girl always the friend who knows the girl is always teasing me by it. One girl that I was just linking and having sex with, I found out that she knew a friend of mine, and then I found my friend told me, "Oh, I heard you're going out with so and so." I said, "Excuse me." Going out with who?
My guy Yusuff.
So and so's told her. I know. I like, right, okay, cool. No, we're not going out. And then when we stopped linking, the narrative was, oh, we broke up. I said, is this girl okay?
No, but the thing is
this girl actually okay, bro?
But where she's doing that is because she sees you someone as maybe her ideal, someone with status, etc. So that makes her seem better. Yeah, me and you broke up. Oh, Yusuff is your ex.
That's what I'm saying. It's disgusting. You know how living.
Don't claim this dick.
And then whenever I see the girl, she's always teasing me. Oh, where's Thingy?
Like, because at the end of the day, Yusuff is now my ex.
Fam, how can someone that got a body on me, bruv?
But that's how it would be because now she can say, this man's my ex.
So she's fucking lying, bruv. Crumb bum. Crumb bum of the week.
No, because that will happen though. Because now
you can literally get downgraded or upgraded.
Yeah, and the thing is, this could happen without you even knowing sometimes. So imagine there's girls that you're feeling in the stratosphere, but they've heard that you and this girl used to go out, but that wasn't the case. Now she's ruined your market because of her lies, or her exaggerating what it was. It's air, bruv.
And now you've got to be semi-rude. You clarifying comes across as just pompous and rude.
Yeah, it does. But
No, but the thing is,
it's the facts though.
But as a guy, you it does come across because you're not allowed to be. Men are not allowed to really be that kind of. Not be honest, that brutally honest, because it comes across as one egotistical, arrogant.
Me, I don't care, bro. I'm telling you exactly what it was. If all you done was come to my house and have sex, then that's what I'm telling the mutual person. That's all she done. Came to my house and have sex. So how is that? I mean, she's trying to save face
Yeah, 100%.
by making it seem like it was more than it.
But then
it
that's
was.
why I think it's even just the whole, like, because people do that one-upsy
Yeah.
thing, which I hate. It's like, it could just be very basic, but then now said person sees you've got a relationship, whatever. Oh yeah, but I used to date him too. Babe, you didn't.
Never used to date me, bro.
You didn't, but because like you
It's
got to
not an
understand
MSN,
in the hierarchy of ladies,
Baby kicks
women do that
upsets.
one-upsy a lot.
Yeah.
That one-upsy. Oh, you talking to him? Oh, he was just trying to eat me out. Like, can't believe this. Like, that's how they.
That's why, as man, you got to be careful, bruv. Be
But
careful about who you're talking to, who you're dealing with. Because these women out here, yeah, can ruin your name, bruv. They can soil your name without you even knowing, bruv. There might be some paintings you're wondering, why isn't this girl giving me no play? Because she's heard some stuff that's not true.
Yeah, because someone was one-upsy, like, literally, it's really scary.
Yeah.
Like, I really think it's like, I don't think women realize they're doing it. In terms of, like, example, I know someone on Twitter, they must have posted like their anniversary, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Someone, like, there was loads of quote tweets saying,
Yeah.
oh, like, she says that about, she was jokingly saying, oh, it's been 8 years, it can't get to 10 without me getting proposed to, but she was jokingly, whatever.
Yeah.
Women's like, oh, it can never be me. If it got to 6 weeks, someone said, oh, if it got to 6 weeks, I'll be out. 6 weeks? Babes, you're lying.
6 weeks.
Another girl's, oh, if it got to 2 years, but the person I know that there was quote tweeting, she had time the next day. So she was like, oh, so where's the wedding pics? When you get married? Blah, blah. She quote tweeted nearly all of them, asking them, show me your ring then. And all it was just people trying to, I can never be me, or the one-upsy of,
That I can never. People just need to just say,
Yeah,
God
everyone-
forbid.
that-
Swap it out with God forbid, because you definitely can be it.
yeah, it
You
can
are
happen to
complicit.
anybody.
It happened to you.
Bruv, one time I heard a girl embellishing, bruv. I remember I went to a club, I hugged the girl, said hello, whatever. And then her and her friend were standing behind me. Maybe she thought I couldn't hear her. But I heard her telling her friend, I think her friend asked, oh, how do you know him? This girl thinking I can't hear. She's ringing off a whole story, bruv.
He was on me.
About why it didn't work out. I'm listening thinking, this girl is just, but I didn't care because the girl who she's with, I didn't know, I didn't really care for her. So I didn't really care that she's telling her this. It didn't
But
bother me.
you know what? It's really.
I'm listening thinking, laughing to myself, bro.
But I think you have to have a certain level of almost like, I don't care. Because and even like who you associate with, it has to have it too, because it's scary because someone having that level of embellishment.
I think girls exaggerate a lot, to be fair. Guys lie too, definitely. I've had guys tell all sorts of lies about sleeping with girls, boom, 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 but I feel like girls embellish to make themselves look better out of like fear of their friends judging them for having a purely sexual relationship. Girls always want to make it seem like it was more than that. It was going somewhere, but it didn't work out because XYZ.
Yeah, I was seeing him.
They don't want to admit that all they want to do is get their fucking socks rocked, bruv. Like,
Yeah.
it's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to always pretend that it was some romantic situation and we were courting. No, you just had sex with him.
So
And that's all you wanted as well. So relax.
women still do that. He was on me too, you know. Like guys do, they do it.
Yeah.
This is nonsense. It's actually nonsense. But hey, ho.
He's bugging me, but big man, you're on to me.
Crumbums. All right, cool. Should we song of the week it?